When the humble viewer graced to stream along with crazy of grizzlebees, along came this song. From when the red bear fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of bullshit at his word did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my IP and they kicked in my teeth, while the deaf man's horns gave us mighty creeps, and so cried the twitcher, he can be bleed. Toss a coin to your twitcher, all that in live stream, all that in live stream. Toss a coin to your twitcher, big up the community. At the edge of the jewel, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you, plays adverts for naught. He thrust every law, far back on the floor, got banned from his show, but came back for more. He got marked as a pest, copyright protest. He loves his community, so give him the rest. Tale, our champion prevailed, defeated the dabbing man, now born into nail. Toss a coin to your twitcher, all that in your live stream, all that in your live stream. Toss a coin to your twitcher, pick up the community.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
Obviously, nothing has gone wrong and everything's fine because we out here. Flawless, mate. Flawless. We out here. Yeah, I know it's Monday. Fuck it. Cheers to your very good health. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know I don't know what you're insinuating. Why would it be out here? Why would it be wrong? What could possibly... There's no problems here. Ever. Honest. What's this? Why is it there? Fuck off. Oh, and I forgot to put my fucking beer in the fridge. It's alright. We'll try and remember to do that during the BRB. Let's get my phone out of the way, which is currently being a dick and not charging properly. There's some belching for you. Where's my fucking video game? There it is. Play on. Christ. The words piss up and brewery spring to mind. What the fuck is that? Don't know. Good. Everything continues to be fine. Honest. Right, it is a new day! And I don't really know Wagwan. I'm pretty sure I didn't know what was Guan in the first place, though.
I should try to learn more about Rose Taylor at Ingstrom. Lucas told me she worked as a nurse there.
Okay. We don't have a PC yet. It's not that kind of era. Certainly no internet, so we can't be Googling this bitch. There's another note on the floor.
Another one of these. The Queen King of Two Suits longs for human connection.
Kathy
and
Rain continues to be
non-conformity,
confusingly hot.
yet is caught in a painful loop of self-destruction. T. What is this cryptic nonsense? Somebody is messing with me.
Let's help a camera in it.
I should listen to my messages before I leave.
Well, I'm glad that she noticed, because I obviously didn't.
Hey, Josh here. So, that print you asked me to run, apparently it belongs to an old lady called Tabitha Caldwell, 73 years old.
Where did we get a
Turns
print
out that we
from?
grabbed
I
her
kind of
print
remember
in the
getting a print,
60s for
but...
violating some obscure state law about endangered plants. Apparently she owns a small flower shop now, Tabby's Garden. The address is 11 Pine Road. Hope this helps. Gotta go.
Sick. Write that down.
Very interesting. I should definitely check out that shop today. I should look for clues about the Soothsayer in this flower shop.
I was really
The fact
hoping...
that the owner left a print on the shard I found in Deborah's cabin is
That's the one.
pretty damning.
I remember now, thank you. Right, you Wiccan fuck. What are you doing? With dodgy flowers that are better red. Can anyone hear me? Is the game playing? It's just occurred to me that maybe my audio is fucked as well. But it's all... I mean, everything's fine.
God, this place makes me want to vomit. Okay, get a grip, Kathy. You can do this. Focus on the task at hand. Rose Taylor used to work here.
That kind of looks like it might say cunt, which is brilliant.
Yeah, some creep is always watching in this place. Get out of here, poster. I don't need more encouragement to run for the exit.
I'm assuming that is... yeah.
No need to pass the time. It's visitation hours right now. Oscar's means to stay hydrated.
How do we know that's his name? Don't go
It's
press the
locked.
buttons.
Besides, I have no business back there. That door leads to the visitation area. It's opened electronically.
Hang on, can we not talk to this dude? Or do I have to wait a sec? I'm gonna have to fuck with that water cooler at some point.
Hey, Oscar.
Oh, wow, amiga.
Okay, we know him because
Been a
obviously we
while,
visited.
huh? I like the new hair. It pops.
Thanks, bud. They've got you on desk duty, huh?
Yeah, just recently. I don't mind. Got me addicted to crosswords, though.
I guess there are worse vices.
His
to
accent
succumb
just
to.
fucked all the way off.
So, how is she?
Better. New meds, and she's moved down a security level, so, you know, progress.
All right, that's good news, I suppose.
You want to see her? I can buzz you in.
Maybe in a minute. I actually wanted to speak to you.
Sure. Happy to chat.
Just everything, I guess.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Why is Kev texting me
The
through
killer?
fucking Instagram? That's so
Man,
bizarre.
nothing. I don't care for all that morbid stuff.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Ryder, wasn't she? Murdered by that killer?
Yeah, that's her.
Why have I got an email saying I've
that's all
bought
I know.
something?
I haven't read any of her stuff.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
I don't know anything about those killings, Chica.
This reeks of bullshit. Thank you for your recent purchase of your of the Norton Ultimate Plus subscription, $299.99. Important, if you didn't authorise this, cancel, contact support team without delay at American phone number. So this is obviously to fool morons into going, I didn't do that, I'll call the number, and then
familiar
give
with
them your bank
scrying
details so that they can put the money
I'm
back.
Catholic.
Fuck off,
Diablo
morons.
shit, amiga. I'd be disowned by my family.
Trev's
if I
driving.
touched
I've just got a
any of
text.
that.
He's going to be joining us through audio. If he comments, then he's in trouble.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
AKA
I've
doing a
heard
nittle.
of that name, yeah, but me and my family go to a different church.
See, immediately doing a nittle.
So I hear that a certain
I don't want to know about your
Rose
sex life.
Taylor, the woman who was killed by the Soothsayer, used to work here. That right?
Yeah, that's public record. She was employed here a few years back.
All right. Did you know her? Why'd she leave?
Look, I can't go there. Company lawyers ain't messing around. They rip me apart if I leak something like that.
So, pretty serious.
Come on, Oscar. How would they know?
Don't go too far, Chica. I like you, but I like this job more.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Doesn't ring a bell, no.
Have you heard of Pyre?
Nope. That a band or something?
Not quite. It's a street drug.
Oh,
Not quite,
that ain't my
just no-
thing.
just no.
A little Mary Jane on special occasions, maybe, but I don't touch the heavy stuff.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No, I don't know her.
Have you been to the Club of Hearts?
I haven't. Should I?
Maybe if you had a hidden affection for poetry?
Can't say I'm inclined that way.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay.
I don't want to ask.
Right, everything
Huh.
else?
Wouldn't that be a surefire way to get them to start frisking me on entry? I don't want to show that to him. No. Let's not show the guy in charge of security my thieving implements. I don't want to show that. I don't want to show. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to show. I don't want to. Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
Nah, I'm Catholic. That's Diablo shit, amiga. I'd be disowned by my family if I touch any of that.
Very well.
I don't want to show. I don't want to.
Okay, let's look around.
Can you buzz me in?
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
Well, that ended that real fast. Trying to remember to do that in a minute.
$326 days, Catherine.
I know. It's been a while, Mom.
326 days and 22 hours, to be exact.
Why don't you shut
I
your
heard you.
crazy mouth,
It's
bitch?
not like you make it easy to come here.
Oh, you're the victim, are you? Boo-hoo, my mom won't treat me like a princess when I bother to show up.
I'm not doing this again. Can we have a normal conversation? You know, act like we're family for once?
Fine. No reason to squabble. I see that you changed your hair. Again.
Sure did. I'm guessing you absolutely adore it, right?
Blue with red
You
streaks is a
know,
bold
I'm
look.
old-fashioned, honey.
I myself
adore
had very
what
similar
you
hair
hide under
once
those
upon a time, but the other way
clown
round.
Colors.
I had red
Or just
hair
jet black
with blue
like your
streaks.
father gave you.
You know my only rule, Mom. Don't mention him. Please.
Of course, how dare I. Did you bring my royals then?
What?
No, Mom. They stopped selling those. Other Rockports are around, but not the purple ones. They're out of circulation.
Lies and excuses. You can't even be bothered to get your own mother some goddamn smokes, can you?
Which implies that
okay.
maybe someone else
I'm
is bringing
told
them
that you're
to her.
doing better. Is that right?
So either she knows that we're lying and purple
Yes.
ones do
Earn
exist,
myself
or
some
she should know
small
damn well that purple
freedoms.
ones don't exist, and she's
I've
cunt.
been
She's cunt.
handling my temper well, and these new pills, they keep me grounded.
That's great, Mom. You'll be out of here one day.
One day. One day.
I don't like this bitch.
One.
Perhaps there will be a twist at the end of the tale where we find out what's actually
yeah.
wrong with her, and actually she's sound.
Hey, Mom.
Much
can I
like we
ask
did
you
with the
about some
dad
other
at the end of
things?
the first one.
Huh? Sure. Go ahead.
Fucking dogs.
Have you been following the news about the Soothsayer killings?
Not in detail. We've got enough misery in here to worry about.
You've read Deborah Sinclair, right, Mom?
I guess. 1 or 2 books. Been years now, though.
Did you hear that she was one of the Soothsayer victims?
Oh, really now?
What's happening to my
Guess
fucking
this fella
camera?
doesn't discriminate.
Yo! What is this? Oh my days. Okay, sure. I think we might have to reboot the rig, you know. We'll conclude our business in the hospital, and then I think we'll reboot the rig.
Do you know anything about Jane Doe?
I'm assuming the sound
The
is
young
still
woman
fine.
that the Soothsayer burned alive?
So I mean, it looks like it is. We'll just cope
Jesus.
for now.
I have enough morbid things on my mind. Poor girl.
Do you know anything about Benedict Townsend? He was one of the Soothsayer victims.
No, I know nothing about him.
Are you familiar with scrying mirrors?
Why? I've raised you better than to bother with superstitious nonsense like that.
Have you heard of the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Why? Have you had a religious epiphany? Is it that aggravating Christian girl putting delusions in your head?
Her name is Eileen, Mom. And she's not like that. Just forget it. What do you know about Eric Holloway? The second Soothsayer victim?
Look, you better ask somebody else about these murders. I don't know jack squat.
So, I hear that a woman by the name of Rose Taylor used to work here.
You heard right. Quite a piece of work, that lady. A shame she got herself sliced up, though.
Quite a piece of work, was she? How so?
Oh my, I recognize that tone of voice. How we come across the real reason you're here,
Yeah, Mom. You're right. You caught me. Are you gonna help me or not?
That depends. Are you gonna be a good girl and get me my fucking royals?
What a bitch.
Jesus, Mom, relax. I told you they're discontinued. I can't give you cigarettes that don't exist.
Doubling down on that horse shit, are you? I've had enough of this. You know my price. Get me my smokes. Then we'll talk about
Oh my god, just get her a packet and colour them in.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
No, I don't.
Have you heard of Pyre?
I don't even know what that is.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No, I don't know that.
This is good. We're going to get through this nice and quick, and then we'll get a cheeky little reboot.
Are you familiar with the Club of Hearts?
I wouldn't mind, but
supposed
my
to be a
computer
joke.
was like freshly turned on
know
when I
my
started this
clubbing
shit.
days are
Since I
over.
fucking opened OBS, it just went
I don't wanna
fucking
ask
stop
her about
it
that.
and rebooted itself. I'm beginning to think there's
I don't
something
wanna
wrong with the
ask her about
fucking
that.
camera. In which case, we are royally screwed. I'm going to have to buy a new one.
I don't want to show that to her.
Jesus.
I don't want to show. Are you familiar with Scrum?
Why?
We did that one.
I don't want to show. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to.
I'm surprised you've kept that thing, given your feelings.
Me too. I guess I realized that it's just an object. It's mine now, and I've grown fond of it. It's made some pretty impressive fires, you know?
I think I've got more sneezes to come.
Better keep your voice down, or the quacks in here might think they've landed a fresh pyromaniac. Ever use that thing on somebody?
Too many times to count. They all had it coming, though.
I'm going to have to punch a dog at some point as well.
I'm gonna go now, Mom. But I'll be back soon, okay?
If you say so, honey.
Yeah, trust me, mate. I know I'm going to reboot the rig in a sec. I just want to clear out everything there is to do in this hospital first. Save the game, and
one
then,
more
yeah,
thing.
like I say, reboot.
Yeah?
And while I'm rebooting, I'm going to punch the dog.
You're a big water drinker, huh?
Ever get a kidney stone? I have twice. Never again. I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy.
Well, there you go, kids. Drink more water, avoid kidney stones.
I see that the city's decided to add a slogan.
No,
did.
Tim, you weird
I
fuck.
didn't see a need for it personally, but
How do you
I
know
guess
that I
those
don't
smart
already
people
have
need
my
to make a
penis
living
out?
too.
You can't see down there.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about You should really do something about that magazine selection.
Good lad.
Preaching to the choir. Don't think I haven't tried.
Yeah, boy.
Can you buzz me?
Oh,
Thanks.
that's... Oh, I knew pressing that button would fucking do that. That's why I saved it to the end.
Back already. Ain't I spoiled? I was expecting to have to wait another year to see my only daughter again.
Nice to see you too, Mom.
Go
I'm
fuck
gonna
yourself.
go now, Mom.
If you...
Absolute fucking bellend, that woman. Okay, let's get a save. Done it. Right, I'll be back as soon as I can, alright? Okay, everybody, breathe deep. Breathe deep. Begin to pray. As we say, we out here. Yes! Yes! We're back in this bitch. I was about to change the camera angle. And that wouldn't have worked because the phone is now here. Hence why it's a little bit... Is it wobbly? Yeah, it's a little bit wobbly. That's way too close. Let's have some more, Jay. Yeah, that'll do. Really? There's not a lot I can do. Clearly, I need to buy a new fucking webcam. Which is far from ideal. But, it is... Oh my god, I'm reversed! Why the fuck am I Right, immediately. Immediately stop that. Thank you. Thank you. What the fuck was that shit? I'll tell you what that shit was. It's because I had to turn the fucking camera upside down for this position. That's actually worse than it was a second ago. Fuck me dead. You know what? Now I'm just getting the fucking monitor involved. Maybe we should zoom back in. Boom! Yeah, that's not much. But you know what? It's just going to have to fucking do. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to buy a new webcam. If you've got any fucking suggestions, then by all means let me know. Currently I'm looking at a Logitech MX Brio Ultra HD 4K collaboration and streaming webcam. Which says 4K 1 minute and then 1080p the next. But it's hella expensive, I'll tell you that much. But it is 25% off. So if anyone wants to toss coins at their Twitcher, now is the fucking ideal time. Right, let's get back into this fucking game. Jesus Christ, what an absolute shit show. I feel really low down. Just based on where the camera's sat. It's not... This is not ideal. That's a bit better, I guess. What if I move this monitor? Mind you, where the fuck's it going to move to? Good! What is happening literally everywhere in this god-forsaken setup? Hello? 'Tis I. Good. Keep doing that. That is absolutely for the best. Get over... Fucking Jesus! I hate this. I hate this. I guarantee this motherfucker's going to fall down again at some point as well. Yeah, it's desperately trying to fall. You know what? You know what? Let's just put it back into the fucking cradle thing, which I was desperately trying to not use, and let's stick it there, I guess. Sure. Let's have a really weird fucking angle for the evening that'll confuse the ever-living piss out of me. Where's the thing? Is it there? I think that's you. Hi. Fuck's sake. What a catchy little lick that was at the end. Oh yeah. Cheers. Good health. I'm so fucking irritated. Right, we need to go and find some cigarettes. I think.
Mom won't budge. She wants Rockport Royals. They're out of circulation though, so I need to get creative somehow.
Yeah, like I said, go and colour them in. We kind of know where to go for that, so... God, this camera angle's weird. I say we kind of know where to go. I think it was downtown, wasn't it? There was a sig machine there, right? Yeah, look, there it is.
Surprise, surprise, all out of Rockport Royal. Not a shocker. They've been out of circulation for a while now. I'll take a pack of Rockport White, though. Maybe I can get it close enough to fool Mom? Oh, and come to think of it... Didn't I see an ad for Rockport Royal in one of the papers? Maybe that can help.
Yeah, you know what? I do have a recollection for that. Where is my newspaper collection? There it is. I'm gonna have to get all sorts of bullshit to make this work, aren't I? I seem to recall something about cinnamon, because I was like, what the fuck kind of cigarettes are these? King's Bed, the regal choice. You're a cunt. Where the fuck are these cigarette fucking things? There they are.
There's that ad. The description might be useful.
Lavender, peppermint, and cinnamon. Okay. There was... Okay. Okay. Lavender existed at that cabin, didn't it? Where the fuck's the cabin? Oh, that's the one. Oh, that dude's fucked off.
Oh yeah, that's right. Rockport Royals contain lavender. I'll take some and see what I can do with it.
Re-roll a whole bunch of cigarettes. This isn't going to work, is it? Come on.
No way. I almost...
Alright, good. I'm glad that that is a thing. I mean, my best guess is going home. You know, where the kitchen be at. She might have herbs and spices. Now, my next question is, what kind of mint does it mean? Probably menthol kind of mint, not like the plant mint. Look, see, spice rack. It just popped up. Where is it? There it is.
This cinnamon might come in handy.
Yeah, boy! Okay, we are getting somewhere. Right. She had a handbag through here. No, the handbag's there. I knew there was a handbag somewhere. Surely she's got some mints in there because she drinks herself to sleep every night.
I shouldn't need to bring them.
Fuck you, bitch. Where are your mints? Where are your mints? You must have some mints. I've got some mints in the car. Well, I feel that they would not be very useful in this current situation. And also, it's probably quite unlikely that the other piece of the solution is in here. But no, it doesn't look good, does it? Maybe someone's having a mint. Is someone eating mints somewhere? Like the guy at the library, maybe? If I'm right about this, it's very much going to look like I was just looking at a walkthrough instead of fucking desperately trying to make my camera work during all that fuckery. But, fuck it, man. I'll take the hit. My phone's still on charge over here, fam. It's not in front of me where it normally is when I'm cheating. And I always tell you when I'm cheating.
You're becoming quite the regular.
I guess so.
You got any mints, mate?
I don't want to ask him about that.
Well, you fucking should, because you might have some mints.
I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask.
You don't want to ask him about a whole lot of shit.
I don't want to. I don't want. I don't. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. I don't. I don't. I don't want.
Go fuck off.
Thanks. I'll come back if I have more questions.
Very well.
You know, right, okay, something I did notice is that the pawnbrokers, when we went to go and get the cigarettes in the first place, was open, so... maybe that's the one. Also, do I look really, really red? Because on the monitor over there, I look really, really red, but on the monitor that I've got, like, a live version of this camera, I look absolutely fine. I don't know. Mind you, I need viewers to work that one out, wouldn't I? Where the fuck am I going? Downtown. Downtown. Downtown, dickheads.
Nah, I'm...
Good. Got any mints? Just knocking around. No. Okay. What kind of fucking mints? Where are people? She might have some mints.
Good selection. I'm partial to cacti myself.
Right, maybe we can get more specific.
It's a pack of Rockport White, featuring a similar design as Rockport Royal, but without the signature purple colors. Lavender collected outside Deborah's cabin. A cinnamon shaker, nearly full.
Combine.
Not a bad idea. The flavor would fit Rockport Royal, but the ingredient is too damp. The smokes would get all soggy if I did it like this.
I have an oven at home.
Alright, let's see here.
Literally just going to shake cinnamon onto the
Okay,
cigarettes.
I've
That
spiced up
is...
the tobacco, but I think it needs a couple more ingredients.
that is so dumb.
Welcome back, Pilgrim.
Hey, thanks.
Right, listen here, bitch. I need mints, and I need them now.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, but I wish I did. Great name.
Do you know Rockport Royal, the cigarette brand?
Oh, sorry, I don't know much about poison.
Absolute cunt. Is there any mint in that?
This incense here is, pungent.
Thanks. Do you want to know the secret?
Is it mint?
Sure.
Smelling salts.
Oh yeah, I remember. Because I was like, oh my Christ.
I don't want to show that.
Oh, fuck. Get out of here. This is useless.
Bye now.
You know, the joke is, I'm going to have to go for a 10-100-1 in a minute. I didn't think to have a piss during all that nightmare. It is what it is, fam. Okay, where mint? She might have some mints. It's possible. You got any mints? Any mints? You got a mint here. Do you have a mint? You got a toy frog, but do you have a mint? There's a teacup, but is there a mint? Excuse me, sir. Do you have any fucking mints?
No thanks.
Any mints over here next to this sick-ass Windows fucking screensaver, which is not moving anymore? Look at that buzz bar. Sick.
Hey, E. One more thing.
Yeah?
You know what? I was talking to Tim throughout this whole fuckery, trying to make this shit work again. And he's not back in the stream. What a little knob. And Cully also texted me saying, are you streaming? I was like, I'm coming straight back.
Does the name Rachel Wang...
Where the fuck is everybody?
No, I don't know who that is.
Does the name Tabitha Caldwell mean anything to you?
I don't think so. Should it?
Probably not. I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want. Apparently somebody left this in my mailbox. Know any tea?
Huh. Nobody I know
I don't know. I just hope it's somebody with good intentions. I'll let you get back.
All right.
Fuck off. Fuck off. I feel like the mint is going to be in like the new area at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because it is a garden. So maybe it is like actual grown mint. And granted, this is a florist, but hey yo, you got any mint? Mint! Bitch! Give me mint!
Hi there.
Hello, and what? Wait, you look familiar. Have we met?
No. I'd remember that.
Oh, never mind then. What can I do for you, youngin?
Perhaps I look like my evil mother. I'd like some mint,
I don't want
please.
to ask her about that.
What the fuck do you mean you don't want to ask her about this? Yes, you do!
I don't want to show that. I don't want to.
Livid.
Thanks.
You do that.
I'll just go and get some then. Which makes more sense.
I'm sure a few little leaves won't be missed.
Oh, wow. Is it that simple? Are these going to be too... Fucking hell. These going to be too wet as well?
Not a bad idea. The flavor would fit Rockport Royal, but the ingredient is too damp.
Right, quick. We'll come back and see you in a minute, you angry hoe. I'm fully focused on these cigarettes. Into the kitchen! Do I have a microwave or are we dealing straight with the oven? Straight with the oven! She's going. Is she going to do
Might as well
it?
dry out both the mint and lavender. Let's see here.
On it. Trev's arrived. Hello, Trev. Welcome to the jaunty angle. Too long is the answer.
All right, nice and dry.
I'm not sure, really. 15 minutes, maybe? Maybe longer? 20? I don't know.
Getting close now, but I think it's still missing one last thing. Now that's the smell of Rockport Royal.
Yes, that is indeed what she said. So, turns out I need to buy a new webcam. So, the theme of the evening is very much toss a coin to your Twitcher, because damn son. I'd say buy a record, but you've already bought them all. Wow, instant messaging? What? 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 Anyway, I've created these cigarettes. I need to colour them in. Quick, wait, can we makeup? That's
Let's
nearly
keep
paint.
things more sensible than that. Nah, I'll live with my current face.
I'd rather you picked up something purple, though.
It's a pack of Rockport White, featuring a similar design as Rockport Royal, but without.
I'd
the
forgotten about the
signature
purple element.
colors. I'm pretty
1, 2,
sure
3,
that
4,
this is as
5.
close as we're gonna get to the flavor and smell of Rockport Royal.
The 5 was accurate. Are we at one hell of a delay, or are we at a very good amount of time? Toss a coin to your Twitcher. I'll sure as shit react to that. I'm in the market for nearly £200. The B delay we ever had, only 5 seconds. The best, presumably is what that meant. Tidy, tidy. Okay, to celebrate, send me £200. Pretend I am an Arabian prince or whatever the thing is. No, Nigerian prince. I am not Aladdin. I just need you to safely deposit £200 in my account and you will make millions because reasons. You only have £300. Well, I'll tell you what. You send me 2 of those and you can have the 1. The 200 specifically. 200 of the pounds. I will let you have 100 of the pounds. And if there's change, I will send it back as a bonus. Right, who's got paint? Where am I going to find paint? Here, maybe? Because graffiti, right? Look, graffiti. Right, pounds of fat aren't going to help. Yes, I want all of the money pounds.
A fire pit for grill. Well, it ain't sit. Look.
Jay has been here. Where am I going to find bloody stuff? I need paint. Of course you do, Trevor. We all do. I'm just trying to go to places I've not been yet. Right, can't go there because night times. Right, there's no paint there. There's definitely no paint there. There's no paint there. We were just there. Oh, well, maybe there is. The dude was painting. Was he paint? Or am I making shit up? Was there someone painting somewhere? I think I might actually genuinely be making shit up.
People have come by to pay their respects to Deborah.
That's cool. Did they leave any purple paint or pens or, you know, anything like that? Oh, it's my reflection. I was like, what the fuck's that? Cool. We're having a rough one here, yo. Right, there's no paint there. Let's try church. Oh, look, there's fucking people here. Is it church day? Yeah, what's up? You got any paint?
Hello, Father. Unlucky weather for a funeral, huh?
Oh, fuck me, it's a funeral.
I've seen worse. Is there something on your mind?
Funnily enough, the camera is the last thing I need to install for streaming hardware-wise. Just need the USB 3.0 extension cable. Why? How fucking short is your goddamn camera thing?
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No, I don't know that woman.
Do you know Rockport Royal, the cigarettes?
I suppose I've heard of them, but I'm no smoker.
I don't want.
I feel like we've done all.
What do you know about?
Well, they're pagan instruments used for millennia. It would seem to me they have some ritualistic purpose for the Soothsayer.
I can't remember if we spoke to him about that shit before.
Couldn't they just be a signature or a decoy even?
No, I was there. That room, it was a place of sacrifice. The view of my departed friend was a monstrous display. I shall never forget it.
Yeah, I feel like we've done that already.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to ask
right,
here.
I'm heading back.
Goodbye.
Right.
Let's not get any crazy ideas. The priest is right here if I have questions. Some funeral attendees, it seems. I shouldn't bother them.
Okay, so no paint here either. Why is it... Why... Why, though? Funeral happen. Ability to be there. Why? 6 feet. You need about 10 because your PC sits on the other side of the desk as the camera. I like that camera angle the best. Fair enough. I mean, I can appreciate that. I mean, that's why I have the cameras positioned where I have the cameras positioned. I just, you know, I'm used to where they sit. See, I carry on looking over there. Case in point. You know what? I'm going for a piss. We'll work this out in a minute. We out here. My go-to hotkeys are open OBS and then the one that goes to my OBS folder and then whatever's inside that folder, such as the one that makes it go to the game. I mean, I could use it for all sorts, but fucking why bother? Also, while I was gone, I decided to, you know, look it up. And I'm annoyed because I was thinking this and then I didn't do anything.
Stuck good. I know Eileen had some magic trick to get it open. Too bad she's not around.
Now, I wouldn't have thought to do this, though. I would have gone to Eileen and then obviously not had the option to ask about it, so I would have been like, gah! Obviously phone her.
Hey, Kathy
from here.
Hey, what's up?
My fucking drawer's broken.
Hey, you know that stupid drawer in my office? How do you open it?
Oh, just hold it up to the left.
Well, on the main screen, all of them. And then I've got my OBS screen, which is pretty full.
Then I'll give it a try. Thanks, E.
I wasn't listening to what she said, but I'm assuming that doesn't matter.
All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Sick.
Found a pair of scissors and a couple of markers in there.
Good. Time to colour in. Look. Red.
I think I've got the shape of the coloring close enough, but the hue isn't quite right.
Blue.
Should be close enough. Let's just hope Mom isn't wearing her reading glasses when I get back.
I'll email you an empty, and then you can fill it in yourself. You still got Photoshop or some sort of Photoshop equivalent, right? So you can do your own fucking art. I'll send you the the blank. Presumably in 4K, and then you'll stream at like a resolution that isn't 4K. So basically the same one I'm using. Just remember to recolor the actual frame bit itself and you'll be fine. I'll send you the Photoshop file itself. That should be openable in well, Photoshop obviously, but also like the free variants. The open source version that I forget the name of should be around somewhere. Yeah, well, like I say, you set up OBS for 4K and then, you know, stream at 1080, it'll be fine. Even though you told me to stream at 2K, which is what I'm doing. Let's get a save in. Buzz me in, motherfucker.
Can you buzz me in?
Sure.
Thanks.
Why do we need that cutscene? Just fucking let me in. We know he's going to buzz me in. We're not just going to assume I walked through the door on my own. Here's your fucking cigarettes, you knob.
Mom. Just like you wanted.
Good. Hand him over. Well, that wasn't so hard, was it?
It was incredibly difficult, actually.
No, a real breeze. You got your wish. Rose?
What's your obsession with her, anyway?
It's complicated. Just work.
You'll be fine, dude.
I held up my end.
Until, you know, pieces of equipment start to break. And then you'll have to fucking think on your feet.
Pure and simple. She got a kick out of the power she held over us.
Clearly, an old mobile phone on hand set up with droid cam is
Fired, huh?
the
For
one.
the bullying?
Nah.
So that
She got
you
caught
can
fucking
use
with
your
the
secondary camera as your main camera
Apparently it'd
when
been
your
going
actual
on for
camera
a
decides to
while,
shit the
too.
bed and brick the computer
Got
every
to
time
leave
it's
the
plugged
next
in.
day.
For reasons!
Oh, wow. So, who is the patient? Is he still around?
That's a piece of piss.
I don't know. Happened in a different
I'll send you a
ward,
couple of pictures
supposedly.
All right.
that
That's
explain
useful
what
info.
everything means.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. So, I guess that's that then.
What do you mean?
No reason for you to stay. You're gonna fuck off for another year.
I should have
aren't
been
you?
listening.
Keep this shit up and I just might.
You will. You're no daughter of mine. I didn't want to see it at first, but you're not her.
What?
That's real nice.
You're an imposter. A fake. My Catherine would do everything in her power to get me out.
I can't deal with this. Nurse, we're done here.
What a bitch.
Yeah, nurse, time to get this Jezebel out of here.
Take care of yourself, Mom.
Oh, she's cracking up a little bit there. So sad. And a dad that she thought was a dickhead for most of her
She
life.
had me fooled for a while, but it's
Found out
still
that he
the
wasn't,
same
if I
old
recall
Mom.
correctly. And then her mum's a cunt. Right. What?
I should try to learn more about this person that Rose had an affair with.
What you got for me, Oscar?
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah?
Excuse me.
A little bird told me that Rose was fired for a relationship with a patient. Sound familiar?
Ooh,
Dios
sketchy.
mío, are you trying to put me out of a job? I can't talk about that. The guy isn't even a patient here anymore. Just let it go.
He's not? Why? Discharged? Transferred? Dead?
Oh, fuck, my stupid mouth. No, I'm not saying anymore. Get out of here. This shit ain't appropriate.
Well, I guess that's that.
Cool. Like I say, I'll send you a picture now, in fact. Remember, most of these buttons on my... This is my home screen. Most of these I don't use. Cool. There's a lot of fucking... You know what? Let me not use WhatsApp to take the picture. The actual camera is probably going to do a better job at focusing. Not so much, it turns out. Fuck it. I'll use WhatsApp then. Right, so that's my home screen. Top left is where I keep the OBS folder button. And then that is the contents of my OBS folder. We can talk about that later. I guess we go here and do all this shit now. Wait, hold up.
Holy shit.
Oh, well that would explain why she's got her fingerprints on the fucking shard, because she sells the fucking things. So let's not jump to conclusions
Always
here.
liked the look of those. I hear maintenance is a bitch, though.
Ask Krusty's dad. He has got the bonsai trees.
Wouldn't be a proper flower shop without some handmade floral arrangements for sale. I was gonna tell a joke about those, but I'm afraid it wouldn't hold water.
Abysmal.
Those look dusty and smudged compared to the obsidian ones. Guess the latter are more popular.
Yeah, I'm going to need a list of your clients.
Cute. Reminds me a bit of those Japanese cherry trees. Is that actual wallpaper in a frame? Sure looks like it. Decorative bottles. Indian style, I think? Just a cheap generic poster print featuring some sailboats.
There we go. Nailed it. There's a boat here. Tessa will be sated. Cool, thanks. We'll look at it in a few minutes.
A landline and a shop. No
Switch
surprises
to the
there.
laptop, presumably?
Nah, my brown thumb is chronic.
Ha. Brown thumb, as opposed to green.
You can never go wrong with
Because
cacti,
death
but
plants.
this gal's
Not poopy shooty thumbs. We're not talking about thumbs up the bumhole today.
ceramic pots in different shapes and sizes. Seems to be a cash-only business. Various seeds for decorative and edible plants.
Like carrots,
Nice tree, but
I
no
guess.
match for Mildred. That little menace could claw down a Douglas fir if she put her mind to it. I don't have any business back there.
Yet.
Various hanging plants. Mostly for the outdoors, I think. I wish that made a difference for me, but nope, still broke. Not a bad herb for cooking. I
Herb,
haven't used
with
it
an
in
H.
chicken stew. Friggin' delicious.
And as we've previously established, one of the best herbs. The second best
Love
herb.
me some of that in a tequila mojito. Not that I need a reminder. The mere thought makes my head pound. A varied bunch of potted plants. Nothing stands out to me.
Right, we done everything? I'm gonna presume yes.
Hey, I just had a couple of more questions.
Yes?
Or just any questions, really, because I've not started.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Other than say, I don't want to ask her about
Child.
mint.
Don't you try and rile up this mama with all that nasty business. I'm too old to stay up to date with this latest newspaper boogeyman.
Boogeyman, huh? You think the Soothsayer murders are blown out of proportion?
Well, child, how many stiffs we talking about?
5, I think. So far.
Nothing but a bad weekend in the projects. When our boys drop like flies, you can bet those hysterical ink slingers ain't nowhere to be found.
Fair. Interesting. Hadn't crossed out any of the people, though.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Young'un, I'm a florist. I know nothing about those poor people.
Right, that'll cross that shit out then. And it did!
I see that you have scrying mirrors for sale.
Ah, yes. Those are always popular. High quality, exquisite design, made from genuine, locally mined obsidian.
Ah, cool. You sell a lot of these then?
Well, this ain't a big business. Maybe a dozen a month or so. Things have picked up lately, too. Not sure why.
The Soothsayer uses scrying mirrors, doesn't he? That might be why?
Oh, really? I suppose that would explain things.
It would explain your fingerprint as well, but I'm really hoping Kathy works that out for herself.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not. My people, we're Lutheran.
I don't know what that is.
Have you been to the Azure Sky Motel?
No. I haven't heard of that place.
Have you heard of a street drug called pyre?
Lord have mercy. Why you asking an old black lady about drugs? I look like a banger?
Oh, of course not.
Well, then you better change the subject.
I sozzle my bad.
Do you know who Hannah Verdew is?
No. I don't know nobody by that name.
Are you familiar with the Club of Hearts?
No. I haven't heard of a place like that.
Heard of a place like that? You know what, it could just be the way she speaks.
I don't want to ask her about that. You're Tabby, right?
I am. Tabitha Caldwell. but everybody calls me Tabby. Flower Tabby.
I see. Have you had this place long?
Excuse me.
Why? You looking to enter the business?
Oh, God.
Again.
No. I kill everything I touch. That would be an abject disaster.
No such thing as hopeless. And you better believe my precious nephews tried to prove me wrong.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Who the fuck is Rose then? Why am I... Oh, I'm here because of the feckin' fingerprint.
I don't want to show that to her. I don't want to show that to her.
Oh dear, what is this? Painted glass on a plastic frame?
Yeah. I got this for free, actually.
Well, I ain't surprised. If you're looking for some actual craftsmanship, you're at the right place.
Cool.
I guess I could confront her about the fingerprint, but I think I'll play it cool for now. Tabitha doesn't know what I'm up to yet. I should use that to my advantage for as long as I can. I don't want to... Ugh, no, I wish I could pay for this, but I'm not joking about being broke.
What, did you pick one up? You maniac.
I don't want to ask. What's in the back?
Weird question. That's none of your concern.
Aight.
I don't want to.
Yes,
Is this place cash only?
yes. Call me old-fashioned, but it's worked fine.
God, I'm so itchy.
I
Why's my
ain't
leg so
watching.
fucking itchy? I don't know.
I don't want to ask. These cacti are cute.
Aren't they? 3 for 2 right now. Only $9.99.
Alright, you tell me how $9.99 is the sum amount of 2 things. Because it fucking isn't, is it?
Think these could help? someone who's
$9.98,
utterly
maybe.
useless
10.
plants?
Sure.
There are a couple of chapters
$9.99?
for 8-year-olds, if that
Nope.
helps.
Huh. That's probably still too advanced for me. I don't want to. I see that you have. Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
we did this.
Well, this ain't...
The Soothsayer.
Oh,
I don't want to. I've always liked the look of these little trees, but they take a lot of work, don't they?
oh, I declare. I would only recommend such a hobby for someone who is both meticulous and diligent.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with cacti. I don't want to ask her.
Right, well, I guess that concludes my investigation.
Thanks. I'll go browse some more.
You do that, I'll be here.
I feel like I'd learned nothing.
Not so fast. There were 4 mirrors when you came in. Now there's 3. You ain't gonna rob an old lady, are you?
Forgot about that.
Sorry. I forgot I was carrying that thing.
No harm done. Yet, I'd hate for the 2 of us to have a problem.
Maybe I'm going to send her in the back so I can nick a mirror. Am I still carrying it before I leave? Yes, I am. Wait, I can distract her. I can swap my piece of shit mirror for one of those ones, right? Like that. Sick. My notebook didn't update. I don't know what it updated. I've got nothing in my suggested shit, though. Which is confusing. Iowa, a place to stay to get booty on dance floor. Make my day. Pump, pump the jam. Are you alright, mate? You having a bit of a mental breakdown?
It's getting late. I better get back to the office and have something to eat before the club opens.
Sick. Progress. God, I'm glad I thought of that.
Alright, I better head to the Club of Hearts. Hannah Verdu awaits.
I'm gonna get dressed up for the occasion or no? Probably no. Right, talk to Hannah Bordeaux. All I need to do is get in. Which I'm gonna guess is probably also gonna be an issue. Look, the pimp shown back up here. What's the bet in here? I can't. Oh, I can immediately get. Oh no.
Card, please.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, shoot. I must have forgotten that.
No card, no entry. I'm going to have to ask you to leave, ma'am.
I was gonna say, I reckon we are gonna have to go and see this pimp boy who will fucking hook me up. He's not a pimp though, is he? He's a drug dealer. He's just dressed like a pimp. Again, looks like I'm fucking looking shit up, unless I'm wrong. In which case, I'm gonna look like a fool,
Back again.
like normal.
What's happening?
I don't need to ask. I don't need to.
Good. This is going well.
That would be a bad idea. I don't want to. I don't want to show that to him.
I need someone's look. The scissors. We've played adventure games before. We need someone's ID, like the fucking Leisure Suit Larry. We literally just did this shit. We need someone's ID, right? And then we cut that shit out. Oh my god! Wait, can we do this now?
I don't want to show that to him.
Oh right, yeah, because I'm in
That's
conversation.
Until next.
Oh god, this.
I don't want to cut that off.
This fucking mouse.
Ugh. It's close. Standard pair of.
Yes, can we please, mouse? Can we please? Thank you.
I guess I could cut up this picture, but I don't really see a reason why.
Oh, you slag. Press the button. At some point, this is going to be, like, relevant, I'm sure. Nice. Now it's green. I'll walk the other way. Interestingly, I can still go... Hold the fuck up. Is that...
Enter.
I do believe that's Eileen. It
Hello
is.
again, love. Oh, come join us.
Oh, evening, girls. Wow. Isn't this quite the crowd?
Hey, Kathy. Meta was just doing my reading.
Of course
This
you was.
gal right here?
Aren't you supposed to be
Chakras are off the charts.
deeply religious? So this is not
I'm
really
well
a thing.
aware of those chakras of hers. Can I talk to you guys for a sec?
Sure. It's not like we're offended by your biker smell or anything.
Huh.
Nor should you be,
That's
you
good,
absolute
I
slag.
guess. I went to the Club of Hearts. You neglected to mention that it's members only, Meadow.
Oh, silly me. Well, it's members only.
Well, duh. So, you're a member?
Sure am. Got the card and everything.
Give it.
Neat. Any chance I could borrow that membership card? Just for tonight, I promise.
Oh, I'd lend it to you, but I wouldn't want your chakra to get all over it. No offense.
You're killing me. Not this again. I took that photo you wanted. What's next? Dance like a fucking poodle?
Oh, wow. So much rage. This is the root of your problem, love.
You're the root of my
She is
problem.
right,
you
know.
are making me
You need to
angry.
learn
You
how to
know.
handle your anger, Kathy.
You don't. You
Oh,
fucking
geez,
join in.
Not you too. Well, fine. What can I do to fix my chakras again?
There isn't enough green in your life. I need you to bathe in green and immortalize it in a photo.
I immediately know what to do.
Bathe in green? I guess I'll go and try to figure out what the hell that means.
That's the spirit.
We literally just did it. Come on, gang. Tell me that you understand.
Catch you later, girls.
See you.
Take care.
Shut up. Go. I'm in a rush for some reason. Bathing green, bitch. And I got a chivvy for it as well.
My Michiru instant camera.
Just use it.
I guess that could work, but I should probably put on the pendant.
Oh, the fucking pendant. No, you were too... You were too
thing?
oh, god damn it.
Uh-huh. I think someone's got the hots for a hippie.
Oh, for fuck's
No, I've
sake.
skipped dialogue.
It's all good, girlfriend. You're hardly the first to humiliate yourself for some Class A poontang.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I think my boy JC will stay clear of this one. I doubt he'd like the thing very much.
Quickly, Kathy.
Yes, that should be it. Time to get
You're
this
up
back to
there.
Meadow.
Nailed it. Absolute G.
Enter. Now that's what I'm
I
talking
thought the fucking
about.
game had crashed then. I thought the system was breaking to pieces again.
Sure.
Nothing was
Got
fun
that
for a
shocker
brief second
all
there.
sorted out. Wasn't humiliating at all or anything.
Here you are, as promised.
This card has got your picture on it.
Well, of course. What did you expect? It's my card.
Ugh, seriously, how do you expect me to enter the club with this?
Plastic surgery, maybe? And a wig?
Ugh, great plan. I'll get right on that. Maybe start by sticking my head in the oven to melt my face off.
Now, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
I will! I'm desperately wanting to.
Catch you later, girls. I have places to be.
See you.
Take care, Kathy.
Thought I'd let them finish their goodbye dialogue that time. Okay, right. Skizzers. Picture.
Alright, I've cut my face out of the photo. Now what?
I don't know, maybe put it on the fucking ID.
Not a bad idea, but I'll need some way to attach the photo.
Oh.
Maybe there's something in my office that could help?
Use some jizz. She's a lady. She is, well, I mean, look at her. She's hot. She's probably got a ready, like, she could easily get some jizz if she wanted. Stop talking, Jay. I thought there was someone in my office then, but no, it's just the cat. Right, where's the tape? Where's the tape? Tape. The laminator. We can try the laminator. She's going. It'll make it look a lot more official because it'd be wrapped in
Alright, I
plastic.
put my photo in the machine. I can use the laminator to attach it to something.
Look at me. Look at me
It's
puzzling
Meadow's
shit out.
membership.
Just, we know it is. I'm trying to drag it, not click it.
All done. Hopefully this is good enough to fool that bouncer at the club.
Yeah, until he goes, "You're not Meadow."
It's Meadow's membership card for the Club of Hearts. It has my photo on it.
How'd you manage to fail to spell in the back channel as well? That's wild. Okay, duly noted.
Membership card, please.
Here you go.
Thank you. Enjoy the Club of Hearts.
Is that art prick? Jivvy! Bamboozled! Wonderful word.
And I'll leave you with these.
Oh god, it's the
monuments.
librarian.
What is in a name? Only words spoken, written, yet a soul defined. Thank you.
Huh. Who knew librarians had leisure time?
Alright, let's look around.
I already got in. I shouldn't push my luck.
Fair.
Open mic haiku night, huh? Looks like anyone can go up on stage and perform.
Oh god. Right, clearly the background for my chat there.
Well-stocked bar. Makes sense.
Gonna be part of this.
Who'd want to do poetry sober?
That's not art. It's just a sitting man.
Jeez, here I was having a semi-good time, and who is here to ruin my day?
It is art.
Rain, you conniving schemer. Conned your way in here, did you? There's no way in hell you're an actual member.
I haven't the faintest
Why don't
idea
you
what
suck
you're
my
talking about,
lady
buddy.
dick and find
I've
out?
been a proud patron forever.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter, Rain. I could rat you out, but luckily for you, I respect the hustle.
As well you should, you
Well
fucking
then,
prick.
fellow hustler.
Cheers.
Want to chat for a minute?
No, why not? I'm bored anyway.
Oh, Sam's home.
Too chicken to go up on stage.
Definitely more sober than the last time she entered the building while I was playing a video game. This video game, in fact.
So that pyre angle, huh?
You corrected the mistake.
Pretty
Well done.
Interesting.
Caught up, huh? Well, you know the drill. I ain't saying squat about the case.
So, Hannah Verdue. Got any juicy gossip to share?
Well, you know, dude looks like a lady.
What the hell is this?
Get much juicier than that.
Ah, lovely. Thank you.
I guess I walked into that one. I only have myself to blame for expecting you'd have anything substantial to add.
Sucks to be you, Rain.
That was a circus.
Fucking shite.
Of course it was. It was the circus.
No, it was probably like the boringest one. Who's here?
Over there as usual, and Trev.
Oh, hi Trev.
Can I help?
Tim posted put a comment on the picture of the cats.
Right.
Let me know when they're a bit bigger and I'll come round and make a chow mein.
What do you think of this place?
Sounds like Tim.
I couldn't
It
say
ain't
what I
bad.
wanted to say, so
I first came here for
So
work
you're
when
gonna
I was
not
covered
say
in
it
I'm not.
flakes,
I'm gonna
and
not say
I
it.
grew fond of the place.
Poetry is your jam,
Trev,
huh?
what are you? Why are you over
A
there?
bit hard to believe.
Believe
Trevor!
what you will. I don't give a crap what you think.
What?
I'm looking at you. He is looking at you, kid.
I'm here.
You're also there.
I should probably keep that to myself. I don't want to give Art free information.
Jay's got
He's
luscious
competition
looks.
after all.
Well, not really.
What you playing?
I'm playing Kathy Rain 2.
Hands really cold.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably keep that to myself. I don't want to give Art free information. He's competition after all.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
I don't want to ask him about that. Open mic tonight, it seems. How does one write a haiku anyway?
Okay.
Well, lass, Mr. Hopkins is about to teach you a little something about poetry. 3 stanzas.
It won't be
5
long and
syllables, then 7,
the
then
cats
5
will be
again.
brought in here.
Rain
I say
is a
cats. The
dummy,
kittens will be
whereas
brought
Art
in
is
here.
a shrewd man. Universe aligned.
And they'll make loads of
5,
noise.
7,
Loads of little
5.
kind of noises.
All right, let's see.
And their mother will get immediately alerted and be like, why the
Preceding
fuck are one
hairline,
of my kids in this
arrogance
fucking room?
personified. It's Art Hopkins, folks. 575.
Yeah, you got it. You should definitely go up on stage tonight. I could use some schadenfreude. This got you in? Jesus, what a half-assed forgery. That bouncer should get his eyes checked.
I don't want to show that. I bet you haven't got your hands on one of these babies.
Oh, damn. That's the exact design, isn't it? Where'd you get it?
Not telling you, not
Wouldn't
bad.
you like to know?
Oh.
I don't want to. You didn't.
What are you on about?
That was a misclick.
Never mind. I don't want to show. I don't want to. I don't want. You didn't write this.
What are you?
Never mind. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to. How are the drinks?
Well, they're not worth.
So, Hannah Verdue. Got any juicy gossip to share?
Well, you know, dude looks like a lady. Can't get much juicier than that.
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
about
guess
that. Oh,
I
she's
walked
back.
into that one.
Put your washing out on the line.
I only have myself to blame for expecting you'd have anything substantial to add.
Sucks to be you, Rain.
Don't look at me like that, because hanging out 100 pairs of boxers.
I don't want to ask him
and
about
100
that.
Sets of socks. That's 200 fucking socks plus t-shirts and shorts and everything. And I do it constantly
We
for you.
don't have the room for that many things.
I do it constantly, and it's always
I don't wanna ask him
a
about that.
bazillion fucking undies and a bazillion socks. Don't look at me like that. You've got to bring it in off the line. You're not the motherfucker that's got to fucking find pegs for all that shit. Bring your washing in.
I'm gonna go mingle.
Lacey?
See you around.
Later.
Well, I guess I better go and do that then. I'll be back in a minute. We out here. That was a lot of shit. What she failed to mention was that there was a bunch of stuff that wasn't mine. Naturally, I had to take all of it in as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to perform to talk to her, aren't I?
Serious looking security guard. I better not get on his bad side. Hannah?
Alright, move along. Madame Verdue doesn't want to be disturbed.
Oh, but I just need a quick word.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Unless she asks for you, it ain't gonna happen. Feel me?
Alright, fine, relax. Guess I'll have to try and attract attention somehow. Ah, guess the name is a card game pun. Maybe this place used to be a casino or something.
She didn't get that until now? Right, what the hell just happened here?
I'm hoping that if I can deliver a great poem, Hannah will notice me.
I hope Senpai notices me. Fuck, right. I'm gonna have to look this up, I already know. Okay. Let's try and tell a story. It starts with happiness. But then we have to break free from the happiness because of past broken vows. Turmoil roars. Fuck me. If there is a specific one that you have to get, how the fuck are you meant to work it out? There is anguish. That is justified. Well, go on then. Recite the poem.
Smiles. Break free. Past broken vows. Turmoil roars. Anguish. Justified.
Oh.
Oh, just lovely. It had it all.
Indeed. Felt that one.
Who is she? Get her up here.
For sure, boss.
How did that work?
Hey, you.
Genuinely.
Yes?
Madame Verdue would like to speak to you. Have a seat.
Could I have just done anything?
Right, great.
I feel like I could have just done anything.
Hello,
Beatnik
darling.
morons.
Why, aren't you a doll?
I might be a doll, but don't you get any ideas about playing with me?
Oh, what a breath of fresh air. This place usually reeks of sycophancy. It gets tiring, you know.
I can imagine that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that your performance was nothing short of divine. Well done.
Thanks. I've never written a poem before, so there's that.
Incredible. And you went up on stage just like that.
Just to clarify,
I needed
if
to
I'd
get your
blagged
attention.
it while I was away and
I've
read
told
what
you
to
have
do,
information I need.
there's no way I'd have remembered. I would have had to
Woman
have
on
looked
a
at my phone
mission,
during that
are
shit.
you? I'm eager to learn more.
Alright, let's go through the motions.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
I don't know much about the murders, but as a person with an ear to the ground culturally, I've noticed a shift.
Yeah? In what way?
People
Wonder
are
what's
more
in my cheeky little
nervous,
Burger King bag.
distrustful, on edge.
I mean, stuff I'm gonna have to
Subject matter
reheat in like
expressed on
5
stage
hours,
has
obviously,
been
but
darker too.
Yeah, I can see that. Serial killers tend to
probably
put a
a
damper
Whopper.
on things.
Fucking don't like Whoppers. Shit.
Do you know Deborah Sinclair?
Covered in salad that doesn't reheat
course.
because it shouldn't be hot in the
Lovely
first place.
woman. She will be missed.
You knew her personally, I take it?
A little, but I wouldn't call us more than acquaintances. She was fascinated by my journey to become a woman, though. He even considered writing a book about the subject.
Oh, interesting. Could that have been what her next novel was about?
I doubt it. Last I heard, it was some story about a mental institution. But I don't know the details.
Do you know anything about the young woman who was burned to death by the Soothsayer up on Constance Hill?
One thing comes to mind. Have you read up on the history of Constance Hill?
No, but I feel like I'm going to have to now.
I've been meaning to.
Well, in the old days, that place was a famous site for burning witches at the stake.
Fucking witches!
Oh, right. Doesn't the name itself come from some woman who died there too?
There's all sorts of shit in here. What is this? Loaded fries.
Constance
Dope.
Phillips.
And these chili
She
cheese
was one of the
bites.
last women executed
Fuck
for
yeah, they
witchcraft
are.
in America.
Interesting.
Some
So it would
sauces.
seem like Jane Doe met a
And,
similar
but that's a Whopper.
Sadly.
It is! Gross. Okay, we got a pretty good start on what I'm having for dinner. It's going to be garbage because I have to reheat it. Sorry for all the noise that would have definitely just caused, but, you know, I had to find out.
Do you know anything about Benedict Townsend, the deacon killed by the Soothsayer?
Honey, men of the cloth and I run in different circles, to say the least.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Nothing much. I was acutely ignorant of them until the Soothsayer brought them into the limelight.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Never heard of it.
I'm thinking, considering I have to give this ID back, so it's because we're borrowing it for one night only, everything we do here, we have to do everything here and then that's the end of this.
What do you know
Right.
about Eric Holloway, the second Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much.
Uh-oh.
I'd just be regurgitating common knowledge.
A lead moderator appears to have left.
What do you know about Rose Taylor?
The back channel
the
reasons
first
must
Soothsayer
have
victim.
become apparent.
Nothing revelatory, I'm afraid. Just what
But
we've
still, this
all
doesn't
read in the
excuse
papers.
Tim and fucking Cully. What the hell's going on?
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Never heard of it.
Pyre. Someone told me that you might be able to get that.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, a fellow connoisseur. Sorry to disappoint, but I haven't been able to procure pyre. Not for a lack of trying.
Damn. Well, if somebody like you can't get it, it's gotta be impossible.
I never claimed to have superpowers, darling. But from what I have gathered, a curious nameless duo is behind pyre. A man and a woman.
Ah, so
Interesting.
Eileen and
What
Art
can you
then.
tell me about them?
Very little. The man is supposedly tall, bold, and an intimidating figure.
Oh, it's the man in
stays
red.
the background, from what I understand.
Is that Kathy's
There are
shadow
rumors
demon
circulating about
character?
their
Surely not.
Unusual behavior, too. Apparently, they are quite picky with their clientele, conducting some sort of interviews to separate the wheat from the chaff.
Is that saying it was wheat
How close have you come
from
to
the chaff?
tracking these people down?
I never knew.
Not very.
Education.
My best lead is a graffiti artist by the name Faze. That's Faze.
Thanks.
Okay. What's his deal?
Well, the word on the street is that he had direct contact with the pyre dealers, and his experience with pyre had a profound effect on him. Supposedly, he's quite obsessed with it.
Oh dear.
I see. Know where to find him?
Alas, I don't.
Very helpful.
Well, this is still very useful information. Thanks.
I guess it is. Good evening, Harriet.
So, what's your deal, Hannah? You come from a wealthy family.
Welcome to the
right?
jaunty new camera angle.
How dull. I've enjoyed our little foray so far, and this is
Here,
my leisure
by
time.
means of necessity.
Let's not turn this into a boring interview.
This is a nice place you've got here.
Thank you, darling. It's just a little pet project of mine. I've always been fascinated by language. And in my opinion, there is no purer form of language than poetry.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
No. I have no recollection of that name.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
No. I'm not familiar with that person.
We don't need to talk about that. Yeah, right. I don't want to share. I don't.
Gearing up for Pride, darling?
Something like that. I don't want to. What do you think about this?
Huh? Oh, somebody gave you pointers on what kind of poetry I like?
Seems that way. Any idea who wrote this?
Not really.
Oh, is that what that was supposed to be, those notes?
So it could be almost any of the regulars.
Yeah, I'm like up in this corner as opposed to down there where I should fucking be.
What do you know about...
Nothing much.
I don't want to...
Wait, what?
What do you know?
Nothing much.
Oh, right, yeah. It was the same.
No. Let's not show the owner of the club my fake membership card. This is a nice place.
Thank you.
Yeah, we did that.
Not a very hot stage tonight, is it?
It's been quiet, I'll admit. The crowd is not usually this shy.
It'll probably pick up as the average blood alcohol level increases.
Oh, no doubt.
Your bodyguard is pretty intimidating.
Oh, Lee. He may look like a killer, but he's a sweetheart. He's been with my family for a long time.
No need to ask about that. No need to ask about...
Okay, I guess I'm done then.
Alright. I have places to be. See you around.
Enjoy the rest of your night, darling.
Should we go and fucking throw another slam down?
Alright. I think I've got what I needed from here.
Oh, maybe we're not allowed.
Time to head back, but I'll stop by Lucas's place on my way home.
Fair enough.
Wish I could have seen that performance. Never figured you for the artistic type.
When there's this much money on the line, my type tends to be of the flexible variety.
Wow, sounds like it paid off. This Verdu person give you some good info, right?
Oh, you betcha. Let's talk.
Sorry, trying to text the wife.
So, Rose Taylor. I've made a little progress, but I was hoping for more.
All right. If you want, we can try to untangle it together.
Well, okay. Apparently, she was fired for screwing a patient, but that person is no longer at the facility for reasons unknown.
That would explain the failed marriage. She's caught in the act, they fire her, the husband files for divorce?
Makes sense. And then sometime after that, she's murdered in the azure sky by this lover of hers, possibly?
If the husband was cleared, this paramour, if released at the time, would certainly be a prime suspect, yes.
Surely the KPD must have been swarming him like flies on a turd then.
Indeed. My source at the KPD said no arrests yet. So either patient X isn't our guy, or he's a slippery fuck.
I should
They
have been
simply don't have
listening.
enough on him.
Okay, good to know.
Still enjoying these free beers from my manager, by the way. Incidentally, more double routes today. Another van dead. Paramore? Did he mention Paramore?
This pyre business is just getting stranger and stranger.
Yeah? How so?
I learned today that the dealers don't just give out the drug for free. Their clientele has to pass some sort of test first.
Yes, I've heard those rumors too. The drug dealers quiz the junkies before they get a fix. Bizarre.
Bizarre.
See, I told you I should have been paying
This is
attention.
looking more and more like organized experiments.
I agree. It seems
Yeah,
like these dealers are
it's
carrying
all
out a
right now.
deliberate
It was
plan.
all right. Again, just like last
Question
time, it was
is,
all right for the second
is
route.
murder always part of that equation?
I'll tell you what, though, I had a lovely
That's the
morning
million-dollar
going out with my dude Steve. We had a great time. I took him out for his, I think his first training session.
Do you happen to know a lady
It was,
by
well,
the name of
it was either his
Caldwell?
first or his second. Either way,
No.
when he was
Should I?
being trained, I
If
took him
you're
out.
interested in
And it's the
solving
first time
the
we've been in the van
Soothsayer
together
case,
since,
yeah.
and it was lovely.
Bold
We had some lovely
words.
chats.
Care for a train?
We stopped because
Let's keep talking and we'll see.
we had some people not home because we were so goddamn efficient. Even though we had 2 routes on the van, we were so damn efficient. We were ahead of time. So we stopped briefly. He nipped into the shop to get himself a little snacky snack and a drinky drink. I nipped into a cafe, which had something to do with bears. Have I still got the receipt on me? No, it's in my high vis. And I got a belting coffee. We pulled over. I enjoyed some coffee. Had a cheeky little cigarette. It was great. It was a really nice morning.
Have you been able to learn
And then when we
anything
got
about
back,
people
obviously the
behind
van was
hire?
fixed, so we had to
Nah.
part ways. I did my
Looks like a
route. He did
bunch.
his.
You?
I did hear that it's supposed to be a man and a woman.
And it was genuinely really. I had a great time with him today.
Small progress, I suppose.
Does the name Phase mean anything to you?
It does, actually. Do you have his real name?
Nope. I just found out that he existed an hour ago.
Oh my god.
Then I'm one
This
step ahead of you
game's
on that
version
one.
of Banksy.
Quid pro quo?
Oh, wait.
How about Caldwell for Phase?
Deal. You first.
Fine. So there's this old
It really is,
African-American
like,
lady, Tabitha Caldwell.
Me and Steve, we
She
agree,
owns a
like,
flower
it's
shop,
a
Tabby's
brilliant
Garden.
job that we both do,
She was
unless everything
fingerprinted in the
fucking falls to
1960s
pieces.
for some
Though
stupid,
granted, it did
harmless
fall to
crime.
pieces today,
Now
but
get
we were
this.
on top of shit, so it
Her prints
wasn't an issue.
ended up on an obsidian shard that I picked up in Deborah's cabin.
To be fair,
right next to where the
the
last
routes
murder
were
occurred.
literally, the 2 routes we took out were
Holy
literally
South Carolina,
half the
no
size
lady
of the
florist.
ones that me and the agency guy
Sounds
took
pretty
out the other
far-fetched.
day.
But maybe that's how she's been able to
So it
evade
was
the
a piece of
authorities.
piss.
My thoughts exactly.
Well, don't leave me hanging. Have you followed up yet?
We'll get there. Your turn.
It was just
Alright.
super nice.
Phase's real name is Corey Finnegan.
It's nice to go out
He's one
with
of those underground
another
anarchist
driver.
types. A junkie
From
graffiti
time to
artist
time.
with no fixed address.
Especially if you like,
His name
you're,
kept popping up when I was
like
doing
not an
research
agency
on
driver.
him.
Nothing against the agency driver. That was all right.
He's met
But
the dealers in person.
because me and Steve kind of know each
Nothing
other
new to
because we
me
work
except his
together,
name.
we were able to just chit chat.
Surely the bombshell I just
nice.
handed you is worth more than
And
that.
I'm shit at small
I'll
talk.
tell you what. I got a few contacts looking for Finnegan.
Unless I've
If I
had
hear
some of
anything
these,
about his
obviously.
whereabouts, I'll let you know.
All right, Tabitha. I went to her shop, and I shit you not, she's got actual obsidian mirrors.
We
for
do, but it's
sale
not a case of
right
if
up
it's
front.
too busy. It's a
Whoa.
case of if we
I
don't
always
have
found the
enough
most deadly
drivers
killer
to
of all time.
cover the shifts.
Or
These were accidental
Because
prints
we have
left
set
on
routes
mirrors
regardless.
that
It's
the
not like we get an
soothsayer
extra
bought from
route
her
and
at
go,
some
oh
point.
shit, what are we going to do?
Did you confront
It's always
her?
the same.
No.
Well,
I
it's
didn't
not always
want
the
to tip
same,
my hand so
but it's
soon.
never more.
I plan to follow
It's
up on
always
my
less.
other leads first.
Good idea.
If
And
there's a
she's involved in
fluctuation.
the murders,
In which
we need
case,
a
someone
stronger
either
case
doesn't
to hand
even
over
need
to
to
the
come in,
KPD.
or someone gets to fuck off
Lots
early,
to
you know what I'm
think
saying?
about.
It's nice. I fucking love my job, it's sick. Cool, right, I wasn't listening to any of that.
I don't want to ask about. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want. Someone keeps leaving me these weird ass notes.
Bizarre. I can't make much sense of this.
And come on, think about what you're saying there. Why would we need an extra driver if we were down a van? Surely we need less drivers. Come on now.
We talked about.
What's that? Some, gay pride thing?
Not quite, Lucas. It's a chakra pendant.
Ah, never thought you'd be into tantra stuff. But hey, whatever floats your boat.
I don't want to. Apparently, some mystery.
Interesting.
Either that or I'm being messed. I don't want to.
Ah, I see.
You bet.
Yeah, right. We did go through all this shit, right? We
Okay,
good?
That should be everything.
Understood.
Well.
Be up for a while longer if you come up with more things to discuss.
Great. I'll keep
Just
that in
just
mind.
well. Just well. Wait, I'm not just leaving?
Man, I can smell those thick juice.
Oh, I feel like we've done this before. I genuinely don't really remember.
A case for a Magnum revolver. That's where Lucas keeps his pee.
Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good.
All right, that's all I had for today. Same time tomorrow.
If a van breaks completely, we
Sure,
need another van,
but I
not
might
another
be a little
driver.
late.
Come on now.
There's this place I'm scoping out. But you know, for a non-team, we're not doing so bad, are we?
Huh. I guess not. Goodbye, Lucas.
Bye, Kathy.
Deuces. Right, we're gonna go back to the apartment. We're gonna have another horrific dream.
Hey, you little menace. Miss me?
No, of course the
He's
fucking
better.
stupid cat didn't. It never moves. No, they don't. They just show up and go, tell me what to
now?
do. And invariably we have to load their vans for them. Because they don't know how to do it, obviously.
Hey.
I should have asked the fucking agency driver I was cruising around with the other day, like, what else do you do
Jesus,
as an agency
buddy,
driver? What other
wait.
shit do you
Maybe
drive?
another
And
time,
where
alright?
and why?
You know what I fucking think?
Nope, but I have a feeling you're gonna tell me.
There's never gonna be a fucking another time, is there? You'll just keep squeezing whatever you can out of people. It's what you do.
Let's talk about this when you're sober. You need a bed, Josh, not more drinks.
Why? You got one, yours available? It's the least you could do, seeing as what your little fucking stunt cost me.
Wait, what?
What are you babbling on about? The fingerprint thing?
Yeah, they suspended me. Why do you think I'm shit-faced like this?
Well, I don't know.
I aced up my ass, and those bastards want to make an example out of me. I could lose my job.
Shit, that sucks. But I didn't force you to do anything, did I?
That's so... so easy for you to say.
Oh,
You knew I
he's in
still
love.
got a thing for you. You knew you could use me. Like you use everyone.
I didn't know at the start, and the first time we played this game, and I don't know now. All I know is that I've got very
Seemed
itchy
like you've
thighs.
changed. I don't know why.
People never change, Josh. They just get better at hiding their inner asshole. Go home before I call some actual cops. Christ almighty, what a train wreck. Time to get our asses to bed, Mildred. Meow.
Yep, here we go. You can tell from the tone of the tunes. Fuckery is afoot. And itchy thighs are also very much prevalent.
That doesn't seem to matter right now.
What about in there? No? Right, okay. There's some fuckery over in the fire pit. Well, if she is, we haven't met her in this game. We met her mum earlier, and she's a reet cunt.
What's burning? It stings my eyes.
I bet it's bodies.
My name is a room.
That's a
my
really
God.
stupid name.
Are you Jane Doe?
That's not my name. My name is a room.
I don't understand.
Your name is Library?
You will.
Your name
when you
is
reach our house,
Hall.
you will.
Yes, we could. We could indeed see Saturn. Toilet. Her name could be Toilet. Or Kitchen.
Alright, time to track down Corey Finnegan.
Oh, God, here we go again. Right, let's get a save in. That's not where the saves live. Idiot. Look how few saves we've done. Fucking crazy. Le phone book.
Nothing, as expected. Lucas mentioned that this guy lacks a fixed address.
Ah, well, we need the nighttime then.
Huh. Yeah, sure. No need. Nope, no entry. That doesn't...
Yeah. That's why I skipped over that shit. I knew it'd be useless. Oh, good, another note! See? Did I say? I felt...
Here we go.
I meant to say. Go to bed. Another nightmare. Another fucking
Stab,
note.
fall, hang, burn. Mirrors are portals. Inception occurred in 1995. 1995? No, it can't be. Is this all connected to what happened in Conwell Springs?
What, you mean with the red flowers that I've been banging on about since we started this shit? Yes, I think it probably fucking is, Kathy. This fucking woman.
Hey, it's Lucas. I just heard back from an informant of mine. And apparently our boy FaZe was sighted downtown this morning. You know, near the pawn shop. Alright, kid. We're even.
Perfect. I gotta head there right away. Maybe the guy's still around.
Off we fuck. Yes, that was indeed the entire epicenter of the game. Hey, look at you! With your flannel shirt.
Hey, Corey, right?
Only Ma calls me that. It's FaZe, homegirl.
Sure thing. FaZe homegirl.
You one of those sassy-ass chicks, huh?
I've been known to mouth off on occasion. But wait a minute. You look familiar.
Huh? What are you on about? The FaZe ain't never seen you before.
Are you
Yeah.
Kinda looks
you're
like-
that raving lunatic I electrocuted up on Constance Hill.
Wait, is he?
Damn, that was you? Oh man, my bad.
His
I
beard was way
fucked
bigger
up
then.
that day. No doubt, yo.
I think.
No shit you were. You better keep your distance, buddy.
Oh, come on, I'm all good now. I just had a tiny little pick-me-up this morning. That's it, I swear.
Uh-huh. At least you're lucid enough for a fucking conversation.
You got me good, though, no joke. Look at this sick bump on my head, and I still can't feel some toes on my foot, for real.
Well, you had it coming. Look,
Fucking weapon.
FaZe, people have been saying that you're a guy with some useful information.
Oh, yeah, I guess the FaZe knows a thing or two. Alright then, speak.
From the top.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
That crazy killer? Nothing. FaZe ain't that much of a creep.
Right, I think
What do you
at
know
this
about Deborah
time
Sinclair, the latest
it's safe to say that Tim won't be
Look,
returning.
I know nothing about no
'cause
murders.
he should be in bed by now. He's normally an early to bed sort of person because he's early to rise, whereas when I'm early to rise, don't care.
Huh?
And then I
the
suffer
butt
all
mirrors?
day.
Never mind. Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, never went in a church
Like
since
right
Catholic
now.
school. Fuck that shit.
Do you know the address?
Cully,
guy
though,
would
I'm
tell?
so confused about Cully. I'm
Sure,
going to text Cully.
Stayed there a few years back.
You heard there was a Soothsayer murder there, right?
Oh shit.
It's been nearly
That
2
was the
hours
place?
since he asked me if I was
I
streaming.
didn't know that.
I've been told you scored some pyre. Is that right?
Oh man, yes. Just once. I'd do anything to feel that high again.
Yeah? What's so special about it?
You'd have to be a junkie to understand. The FaZe has tried every psychedelic under the sun. LSD, DMT, shrooms, none of them compare to pyre. Mind at large, pure and simple.
Mind at large. What does that mean?
That we have like a filter in our brains, keeping us from seeing what's really out there. Drugs like pyre numb that filter, allowing us to see alternate realities, astral realms, all kinds of wild shit, yo.
I saw...
Interesting.
Is it Paul Smith, the
And what
Scousylvanian
did
comedian?
pyre make you
I think it's Paul
see?
Smith. I saw him do a whole thing
Most of
on
it can't be described
doing
with
some very
words.
specific
One thing is
mind-altering
burned into
drug.
my mind, though.
And he saw all sorts of
The
mad
eye.
shit.
The eye of the universe staring back at me. I never believed in a god before.
Like the world serpent or some shit
Now I ain't
along
so
those lines.
sure.
How did you get pyre in the first place?
Well, it wasn't the world
seems hard
serpent,
to
but it
come by.
reminded me of the world
The
serpent
pyre
from God of
dealers
War.
came to me. Makes sense. I've been a steady dope fiend for 15-something years now. Guess they went with
and
the
it
tried and true,
came out
huh?
of the fucking drug trance. He was
Right.
like, "Well, I
I've
saw
heard
this,"
rumors
and
about
the
some
mate he
kind
was doing
of
it with was like,
interview.
"Oh yeah, I talk
Is
to that
there
guy
any
all the
truth to
time."
that?
Oh yeah, those fuckers asked all sorts
And now he's
of
covered in
questions
tattoos of all the
about my
mad shit he's
childhood,
seen.
dramas and whatnot. Wasn't no
Is
problem
there
for
something
me
to
yap
it?
about.
I
The
don't know.
phase is an
I'm
open
not about
book.
to start smoking some mad fucking chemicals to find out, though.
Does the name Rachel Wang mean anything to you?
Nah, never heard of that chick.
Do you know who Tabitha Caldwell is?
Nope, don't know that name.
I don't want to ask him about... So, the pyre dealers. It's a man and a woman, right?
Yeah, dude's a big bald guy.
Is
I'll
he?
never forget his face. Creepy motherfucker.
Yeah, I think I know who it is.
Creepy how?
I don't know, man. He was intense. You know, not looking at you, but through you? Like I was a thing, not a person.
What about the woman?
Yeah, that's more
I
intriguing.
just caught a quick glimpse of her. She wore a hood. Saw some pretty nasty scars, though. Something seriously fucking bad happened to that chick.
She had scars? On her face?
Yeah, on one side. Melted skin, like from burns, acid, or some shit like that.
Damn.
I really
Got
want to
any more
venture
details on
into
this
the
couple?
last game.
You know,
like the
what they were
playthrough we did.
wearing or what they looked like?
Just be like, what
Both
happened
white people.
to
She didn't seem too old, like
the
your age maybe.
alternate Kathy?
Dressed in all black.
Yeah,
I guess she
see?
wasn't too girly,
Same age.
you know.
Not
What's
too
the
girly.
word for it when you're in between?
Androgynous?
Yeah, androgynous. That's what she was.
Got it. And what about the man?
Bald, black
In
eyes,
his
all in red.
40s or so, bald head,
No, black
big
eyebrows.
black eyebrows,
Brown eyes,
brown
whatever.
eyes, and like I said, intense fucking energy. Major big bad wolf vibes coming off that dude.
All right. Thanks. So, what's your deal, FaZe?
Me? Well, you know, just another street dog trying to get by.
Yeah? How's that going for you?
Well, fuck, not great.
Obviously,
But I
where are you
mean,
getting your money from?
Could be worse. At least
Spending it
it's
all on
summer
drugs
soon.
and spray paint.
I see. Have you been making graffiti long?
Forever. The FaZe always loved drawing, even as a kid. Art was probably the only subject I ever passed.
I got a C in art at GCSE. My teacher told me to rub out the Teletubbies that I had drawn into the picture, which is a pity. I reckon I would have gotten at least a B with those Teletubbies. It is what it is. I wonder where the fuck that fucking piece of art went. I mean, that gets, like, GCSE art adjudicated or whatever, right? Where did it go? I don't remember getting it back. Maybe I did, and it just went straight in the bin. No one fucking knows. I don't.
Yo, get that thing away from me!
Sorry, couldn't resist.
You clearly ain't ever
Well,
been
because
tased.
I was
Shouldn't wave that around all
drawing
casual like that.
or painting some like landscape thing, and I thought, you know what? It's got hills. You know what else has hills? The Teletubby fucking show. Let's put some Teletubbies in this bitch.
I don't want to show that to him.
Oh, you're into the art of lockpicking, huh?
You could say that. I've been finding myself picking a lot of locks lately.
Sounds like I'm not the only one with a knack for finding trouble.
Yes, it was in the background, Trev. No, my bumhole.
I don't wanna
Fucking
show that to him.
fantastic.
I don't want to
I
show.
should have just let you handle that question.
I don't want to show that to him. Hey, have a look at this. Do you recognize any of these men?
Oh, fuck! That's him! The tall, bald guy!
You sure? The man called Vic?
200%. That's the pyre dealer.
Well
What?
then, I guess it's time to go visit the ranger station.
Huh, sick. Oh, well, hang on, that goes against what I thought. Oh, boo.
What's up with this little rainbow thing?
Oh, just an unprompted gift from this new age girl I met.
See, my form tutor was like my fucking hero in high school. Like, well, my local high school to here. I knew it. I told you it was only going to be a matter of time. Oh, you got your little eyes open a bit.
He's the only one with his eyes open.
Hello.
Quieter.
Boys and girls, it's Q-Tip. What's your little Q-Tip? You going to stay with us? Yes, you are.
No, we're not keeping any.
Yes, you are. My little Q-Tip. Yes, you are.
Why am I the one telling you we're not keeping any of them?
I'm gonna keep this one. Is that
Ouch.
Mummy?
No, he's not cried yet.
Little tip. Little tip.
Show his face to the people.
I did.
Okay, his little eyes are open. His little eyes are open on the baby. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Yes.
You make a little noise.
Make a little cry. I'll take you back to Mama. Should we go and get type, or are we getting Breville? Yeah. We get type. Yeah, we'll go and get type. Come on then.
My little Q-tip.
He likes being close.
You like what?
He likes being close. He's more comfortable when he's like this.
Right, he's making a lot of noise now. You're gonna startle the mother.
Okay, we're going. Okay.
Yeah, he's freaking out now. It's Q-tip. Keeping that one. She says we're not. We are. The first to be birthed, which is my cat. Oh, and there's someone to murder in the chat. Wonderful. Look at that. Fucking rapid off you fuck, lad. Absolutely loved art, but to do well you have to do all kinds of extra stuff like fill up your art book with extra stuff you know you're really going to use. I mean, I don't remember having to do that. It was just all about the final exam. But there were people doing GCSE art, like my dude Brez, who was phenomenal. In fact, to the point, I've already got you on my face. He now does like some wild like graffiti art. It's not necessarily graffiti. They're like big fucking murals is what he does. Let me see if I just do a quick search of Brez New Brighton, see what that brings up. AI overview. Brez, a talented artist, has several murals in New Brighton, including one dedicated to Frank Peggy Gadsby at the Neptune Hotel. Did he do that one? Oh my god, Brez did that? Nah, fuck off. Did he? I don't see his tag. See, the trouble is, all these pictures don't actually have the tags in, so that's no use to me. Because obviously I want to show you some shit. Alright, this one I know he did.
We've got tiny Breville.
Alright, hold up.
You like being up here, don't you?
There we go. I mean, that's not a great example, but I mean, you can see the talent. Brez 2019. Here's Meows.
This is Breville.
Here is Breville.
Breville's the smallest of all of them and the scaredest of everything.
This is my second favourite cat. This is the one that my dad will have, so I don't have to lose Breville.
Breville is the screamer.
God, you are so loud.
Breville's the screamer.
Oh, little bit of eyes.
So Type is the most chill. Type just sleeps on his back with his feet in the air. Right, come on,
Yeah,
because she's
take
eaten.
her
She's
back.
eaten, but he's not. She's gonna hear him. All right, we're going. Come on then. All right, come on. All right, we're going. Yes, we're going. Come on then.
Even fucking yelling out the window. Window, door, out the background. Just, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, there's some of Brez's work there. Let me see if I can find some more, because he's done loads around the spot. Right, there's that picture again. Yeah, that's not his tag. There's a tag down there. That's not his tag. I don't think Brez did that one of the sailor boy. New Brighton, right? Around a specific area, there is so much just cool fucking art. Just down this like one street. Yeah, for some reason I can't seem to find anything else that Brez has done. Cully will attest though, because obviously me and Cully went to fucking school together with Brez, and he'll tell you about how when he was, I think it was, me and Cully were in different science sets, and I'm pretty sure, I think it was science or something like that. It was a class, and Brez and another pupil that I forget the name of would smell each other's feet. Cully really loved that. He thought that was hilarious. Just a fun little factoid there. Should we get back to the game? I think we probably should. I wonder if Sam will bring any other cats. Oh, I've got little cat all over me now. Right. What were we doing?
I don't want to show... I don't want to... What do you know about...
Huh?
Never mind.
Yeah, we did that
I don't want to... I don't want to show...
Okay, I think we're done.
I'll let you get back to your tag.
Peace out.
Alright, I think that's everything he knows.
What's up, Carl? You missed the fun street art in New Brighton, which at least some of which was done by an old pal of mine from high school, and you've also missed kittens. Live in action kittens. What the hang on, Cully's just texted me, and I can't read it because I've got fucking stupid bloody support legs all over my monitor. He's fucked the charging port on his phone. He watches us on his phone. He's managed to get his phone up to 5%. He's going to have to get a wireless charger tomorrow. That's why Cully's not here. Okay. Okay, the Titanic button. Titanic opens when you try and full screen it. It puts it into the corner. You know, you've seen that during my streams before. My Titanic button makes it so it full screens it, and I can't remember how I did that. And looking at the settings, it looks like there's nothing different to the regular full screen one. So I don't understand what that is. But it works. So, cool. Theoretically, I think I could save my Stream Deck profile and send that to you. So, like, if you do a test, doing a stream, see if Titanic goes actually full screen or if it's in a corner or whatever, I could potentially send you my Stream Deck profile and you could test that, and if it works, then sick, man. All you need to do is then re-customize everything else to your settings. Phone drama does sound like it sucks. Tell Cully that you miss him. I will do. Right.
Corey was dead certain that the ranger called Vic is the man who's been dealing pyre. I should head to the ranger station and try to learn more.
Alright, let's go and do that. Because, okay, this isn't going the way that I expected it to go. Yeah, import my profile and see if it works. Imagine getting the Switch 2 the day it comes out. No, and I imagine I will never get a Switch 2 because from what I'm hearing about the way the games work, it can just absolutely go fuck itself. I'll wait for it to start being emulated and then I'll play those games. Also, remember at all times that my main camera has died, hence why my secondary camera, which is my phone, is now up here, hence the jaunty angle. So if you want to be tossing coins at your Twitcher, today is the day to do so because, oh my god, good cameras these days cost the money. Yes, Mario Kart and Monet. We have been talking about art. It's not weird that he'd mentioned that. Monet to Jat. Yes. Words. There's a fucking bear on the picture. Love to see it.
Complimentary refreshments. I'm not thirsty though.
I don't even play the
know
fucking
nothing about
regular
fish,
Switch,
but
so...
I guess nailing
The last time we
friggin'
played
lawless
Switch on this
means
channel
not a bad
was
catch.
that dog shit Mario Wonder game. It was after Sober October, which we didn't do last year, which means it was a good year and a half ago we played the Switch game on this channel. And that was emulated.
Brochures of various outdoor activities around Bear Creek. Nothing here.
Donate today! I only need about 180 quid.
Overpriced pictures of landmarks I've seen 100 times.
That is definitely not a website. Do not click it.
Looks like an office area. No reason to go in there. Looks like a map of the immediate surroundings here in Bear Creek.
Though
Various
you want to
places
register
for
the
my
domain and just have it be a direct link to my PayPal, that'd be sick. And hilarious.
Hello there, and welcome to the Bear Creek Ranger Station.
Hi,
Why aren't you
motherfucker!
chipper?
You're so fucking chirpy.
Cassie, I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all. Happy to help.
It's tax delectable. Mwah.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Oh, wonderful.
Horrific stuff.
I'm gonna
But
guess
I
we're
don't know
not
much
getting
about the
any
murder
additional
that
cats
happened
coming
here on
through.
park grounds. Only senior rangers dealt with that.
So, Deborah Sinclair. Must have been quite a shock, huh?
Yeah, it was horrible. Everyone around here loved Debbie.
Better text
Did you
Chloe
know her
back.
personally?
I wouldn't say that. I just met her a couple of times. Lovely lady, though. She'll be missed.
I sent Cully a kiss from you as well.
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
Nothing much, sorry. Besides Debbie, I'm not in the loop on the Soothsayer victims.
What do you know about scrying?
How much is my
mirrors?
fucking Bandcamp
Well,
like
they're part of the
collectible shit these
Soothsayer's
days?
MO,
Because
right?
we've got way
I
more
haven't come
records than when
across one
people
in my
used to
private
buy the
life,
full
though.
discography.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Nope, I haven't heard of that one.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Haven't heard of it.
£112. Okay, people that don't own my music, this is like a 25% discount as well when you get the entire fucking discography. I just need like 2 people to do that don't own the music already. Carl, looking at you. It was only just payday, yes. I'm aware that
Pyre is?
you might be like me and already in your
like a
overdraft.
liar?
A few
No,
days after
this
payday.
Is an illegal drug.
Oh,
Go
I
buy
must have missed
all
that
my
one on
shit,
that one.
and you'll be able to listen
Does
to
the
a
name
brand new
Rachel
record
Wang
every
mean
day for
anything to
quite
you?
some time.
Nope, sorry.
Free scones with each donation. Buy my record. You're out your overdraft. Fucking hell, man. It took
you
me
know who
0
Tabitha
time to get back
Caldwell
into my
is?
overdraft. I've got so many bills.
No, I don't think so.
And now I need to buy a new fucking webcam.
I
So
don't
go
wanna
buy
ask
my
her about
records.
that.
No bars, no count. Exactly. That is the catchphrase of this entire fucking charity drive. The charity is me. If you ain't buying the bars, then we ain't getting no new camera. No bars,
Do you
no count.
recognize
It's
the
that
name
simple.
Corey Finnegan? He also goes by the moniker Phase.
Doesn't sound like anyone I know. Sorry.
Bring the chair over that you just made me put all my washing on.
I didn't make you put your washing on the chair.
Is this stream appropriate talking?
Stream appropriate.
Okay, right. I need to move on. I'll tell you what. Let me do a quick BRB. I'll do a 10-100 one. I'll clean off this chair. Okay, boys and girls. Before we get into
Who's here?
Trev, Carl, and Harriet.
Okay.
So before we get into whatever she wants to say, can we just go over what we were just talking about? So now some of the people here will remember my stream from the other night where I was hotly anticipating the return of Drunk Sam. And Drunk Sam did return. Trev says hi.
Hi, Trev.
What?
Well,
So you got home, I think it was 9:25.
apparently it was 8:45 when it was called. So, I don't know how I managed to spend like £60 in this bar.
I do.
I don't.
'Cause you
Apparently,
told me.
I got everyone 2 cocktails.
You insisted. You were like, you've run out of your drinks, and like, no, I want to buy everyone a drink.
So, basically, I had an espresso martini and I had a passion fruit martini, and
Harriet and Carl also say hi.
hi. And I reached over the martinis to get to my phone in my bag, and I knocked the espresso martini, and I did that thing where when it drops, you just go, "Aw." And apparently, Stacey said her and Kirsty looked at each other and were like, it's time, she's done. I warned them if they just sat me in a corner with a glass of water for half an hour, I'll sober up. Just let me sober up. Don't let me go home just because I'm drunk. Let me sober up and then get drunk again.
See, yeah, because she can do that. I've seen it.
It's hilarious.
She's very good at it because her stomach's all weird now. But the point is, when Stacey texted me and said, we're bringing Rome, I was like, I gave you the brief. You know how to fix this. He was like, we left her for an hour. But according to Sam...
Nobody left me for an hour. I had 2 drinks in my hand at all times and shots shoved in my face. Not that I'm complaining. I was given a set of lips that had about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 shots in it.
I wondered what the hell that was.
It was a shot cooler, and Tracy robbed one of them. Put it in a bag and left.
Of course she did.
I didn't even know she'd left. I knew Amy left way before me.
Yeah, because I thought I'd seen a picture of Amy and I thought, oh shit, I need to make up the camp bed. But
Amy had a ticket to go home on the 10:20 train, and I think she left at about 7 o'clock maybe, and she threw up in her hat.
Spectacular. That's Amy right there.
So if you know how much Amy can drink and she threw up in her hat, and I outdid Amy.
Yeah, but Amy drinks a lot of like whiskies and
exactly, much stronger than cocktails.
Yeah, no, but it's different though. Whiskies and beers. That's because she's with Krusty. So apply Krusty logic to Amy, and then you'll get there. Not random ass cocktails.
There's so much prosecco.
And then a lot of prosecco pounds. You see, fizzy bubble
There was
wine
probably
liquid.
there was probably at least maybe 1 or 2 bottles of prosecco each. I think it was 2 bottles. There was 1 bottle of prosecco when we got to the first one, and then I think there was like 3 or 4 bottles when we got to the second one.
Okay. So did you get to Chicken Gate?
No.
No.
So apparently,
there is no apparently about this.
Stacey convinced me it was like 1 o'clock in the morning to make me leave. And then between
which is why she came home saying, I'm sorry I'm home so late. And I was like, it's fucking daylight outside. She's like, it's the next morning. I'm sorry I'm home so late. It's the next morning. It's like, no.
So apparently between the place that we left and the train station, I asked Stacey and Kirsty 8 times, please can we just go and get some chicken? I just want a piece of chicken, while carrying a bag of chicken.
So you did cover Chicken Gate.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, and then apparently I came home and told Jay all I wanted was chicken. I'd ate the chicken in the car. I don't remember being in a taxi. I don't remember Nikki.
She got fucking angry with me because she hadn't had the chicken that she'd had.
I just want chicken and gravy so bad. I know there's something about cocktails that makes you want fried chicken.
I had to order more fucking fried chicken and chips and gravy. Presented it to her at like fucking 1:30 in the morning once she'd woken up. She had a bite out of the chicken and that was it.
I did eat it. I put it in the air fryer the next day. That was so good.
Thank fuck for that, because Jesus. Sounds like a legendary night to be that drunk by 8:45 is efficient as hell.
Do you want to see a picture of what I looked like?
Depends. Is it a good picture or is it when you're wasted?
I'll show them. I'm not going to show the picture of me when I'm wasted.
I got a fucking... I saw... I had to screenshot a picture of your Snapchat. Not because
This
I thought
one?
it was a great picture. No, because that's the picture you sent me.
Oh.
No, but because Stacey looked horrific in the background.
Oh.
So I sent the screenshot to the gang, and then I did a zoomed in picture of just Stacey like that.
This was... You can't really...
You can, because I can actually click focus for this camera. Right, just hold it somewhere. There we go. Fire, right?
You don't see. You can't see my makeup in that. My makeup looks sick. Wait a minute.
What do you mean you can't see your makeup?
There's my whole outfit, but I couldn't decide which boots to wear, so that's why I was trying to decide
I need to
to
focus
wear.
again. Every time I focus...
Wait a minute.
Focus better.
I'm trying to make it straight. There we go.
Every time I focus, I look... Jesus, what's wrong with your face?
I was trying to figure out if I wanted the skull boots or the white boots,
Oh, I see.
but that was the full.
I have to click out of the game, which loses the music. Oh god, here we go again.
There is my makeup.
That's sick. Why didn't you send me that picture?
You like that picture?
I do.
That's my wedding makeup.
You look hot as damn fine.
That's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna see if I can try and get contact lenses as well,
What? Why?
so I don't have to wear my glasses because
Oh, right, yeah, right.
there's. It just looks so much nicer. I don't like that one.
Well, I
I
do.
like that one. What one do you like?
All of them.
You want all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Let me see if I can find one where I'm slightly wasted.
Love the look. Oh my god, those skull boots are unreal.
Timu.
And
Timu, £16.
holy shit, that red eyeshadow is stunning.
That's my wedding makeup. So I match the bridesmaids. Is it this picture where you can... Yeah, I love this picture because Stacey got me a bride straw, but it kept dripping all over me.
Yeah, that's horrific.
Kirsty in the background there. There's me and my mum and the drag queen.
Jesus, how many of these are we going to do? Good?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Tess! I'm going to need a beer. I'm going to need you to hand me a beer.
I'm trying to find one where I look... God.
I just wanted to lightly touch on the nightmare that was when she was rolling up during the last stream. But we apparently are fully locked into this shit now. Buy all my records, I need money for a new webcam. Buy my fucking records!
Oh yeah, I found a dog as well.
You need to say hi to Tess
Hi Tess.
while I focus on this fucking dog. There, look, she found a dog.
Look, I've got Jeff with me as well.
Oh, Jeff is the inflatable cow.
Which apparently made me a dick because everybody else had blow up horses and I was like, I want that cow. My name's Jeff. And then just kept calling it Jeff, and Stacey was like, we were supposed to play a game and whoever got the answers wrong had to carry that fucking cow around and you've just latched onto the cow. I was like, I love the cow.
So she just sabotaged her own evening
Everyone
so
else,
badly.
everyone else had blow up horses, and I had a cow. I can't. There we go.
I see. Oh yeah, yeah. I see our blow up horse. Wonderful. Thank you. Looks like a German Shepherd.
It was a German Shepherd.
What happened to the webcam? It's gone so badly wrong that it is now bricking my system every time I try to use it. So
Can we
that's
just
the end of that
appreciate
camera.
that
Oh,
I was
fuck's sake.
fucking, I was a cowgirl and a half there. Look at me
Jesus.
riding the shit out of that blow up
Jesus
horse.
Christ. Well, thanks.
It's just the sheer amount of drinks all over the table, and I'm pretty sure that was when we just got there because I remember that picture. And that was only by the three of us.
Who the hell's that?
That's Paula. That's Joe's best mate.
Right.
That's me and my sister.
Fuck me, Dad. She does not know what she's doing with the sound. Yeah. Do you want to get to the point?
Yeah, I was pretty drunk by this point.
Fuck's sake. Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right, so the reason I came in here.
Yes, here we go. Put the phone down.
Okay.
Buy my records.
Mm-hmm.
Or just send me donations.
So, I need everybody listening to the reason why I came in here.
Tess says you look like you had a great time.
I honestly had an absolute fucking ball. Like, I couldn't... the only thing that could have topped it is if they'd sobered me up and took me to Pop World to dance.
Didn't I hear you on the phone the other... like yesterday saying you were dancing on a bar?
I don't remember dancing on a bar.
Well, you were telling someone you were dancing on a bar.
I don't remember dancing on a bar.
So why were you telling someone you were dancing on a bar?
I was dancing on a stage.
Oh, maybe it was stage. Well,
Okay.
you were dancing then. Shut up. Right. What's your beef?
I have a series of questions for you.
That would be me, not you, the viewer, no doubt.
Okay. How much do you pay towards the current animals that we have?
I had a feeling. Okay.
How much do you pay towards food or grooming or...
Grooming?
When I have to take them to get their nails cut, I have to pay for that.
We don't
Their
take the...
Yes,
no,
I do.
No one takes the cats to get fucking
I do the
groomed.
cat's nails, but the dogs and their flea treatment, worm treatment,
Yeah.
their chipping.
All of these animals are on you.
Right, all of them. Mm-hmm.
All of these animals are on you because
Do
I
you
didn't
have-
invite any of them into my home.
Do you have any idea how much I pay for said animals every month?
Again, of course not, because I brought none of these zero animals into this
Okay.
house.
Do you know how much it is for a cat to be chipped? Do you know how much it is for a cat's immunisations?
Do you want to? We're just going to skip to the end.
No, I'm asking questions. Don't tell me to skip to the end or I'm not going to get to the end and I'll walk away. Do you know how much it is to chip a cat?
These are all monetary-based questions. All of them.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Right. So assume the answer is no for all of them.
Okay. Do you know how much fleeing and worming is per month for a cat? Answer me.
Let's assume that the answer is no for all of them.
Okay. Do you know how old a cat has to be to get them neutered?
We could take a guess. It's not going to be 12 weeks, is it? It's going to be like 6 months.
Close enough. Do you know how much it is to neuter a cat?
I mean, surely that depends on where you go.
Do you know how much I spend on food for the cat per week?
We did that one.
So no. Do you know how much vet checkups are for the cats? that you have to do.
Fuck me, ask Noddy about that one.
Exactly, that you have to pay the vet to see the cat to get the flea treatments. Every couple of months you have to pay a lump sum.
Not every couple of fucking months.
Every 6 months. Every 3 months till they're one, and then every 6 months from when they're one until they stop growing. And then you can go yearly.
Check.
No, then you can go yearly. Because they grow, so the amount of flea and worm they need changes. So they have to weigh them and check them. Okay.
They do, the little fat cunts.
Oh, we do our flea treatments at home, but I get them from the vets because the only flea treatment that works in the UK, you have to get prescribed from a vet. Stuff you can buy in the shop, you could any like vets at home, home
in
bargains.
our experience.
Yeah, everywhere you go, they've got the weakest flea treatment that fleas are now immune to.
They are fucking shite.
Only vets flea treatments. Well, like the dogs get a tablet that they swallow every 3 months and it goes into their blood, but the cats have to have a droplet every month.
You try force feeding the cat anything. Maybe put it in a magpie. What happened to that, by the way?
I had to bag it and bin it.
The small one said that Harvey had killed a bird, and I immediately thought, that's not right.
Rebel killed a bird.
Rebel killed a bird.
And she didn't kill it, she snapped its neck because when I picked it up it went bleh.
So yeah, she killed it.
Yeah. But I mean she didn't puncture it in any way. Okay.
What so we right, I need to envision this. So Rebel, the previously pregnant cat, where all that went wrong, we had to have a fucking Amy set up the GoFundMe to fucking save her life. And none of the kitties survived. Shame, they were beautiful. She is the murderous type, and she brought a whole ass fucking magpie home the other day, apparently.
Yesterday. A whole ass adult magpie. I had to get a bag, put it round it, flip it into the bag, and tie the bag. It's at the bottom of the fucking green bin.
Awesome.
This was a few months ago.
One for sadness. Oh, Tessa's dog ate a squeaky toy, and it cost them $400 apparently.
To walk through the door. Yeah, do you know how much?
That's America.
No. Do you know how much it is just to walk into a vet's here?
It's free.
No, it's not.
It is. You walk in, you go, hiya. They don't charge you anything. You could leave after that.
Do you know how much it is to go into a consultation room for them to even look at your animal?
See, that's different.
It's £80.
That's still significantly cheaper than $400.
Yeah. Anyway.
You could have spent $400 on my discography like 3 times. Easy.
Anyway. While I appreciate you don't want any of our animals, you've never wanted any of our animals.
Yeah, they just live here. Little leeches.
And you want Q-Tip.
Tip.
And from the minute I figured out she was pregnant, I told all of you, do not name these kittens. Do not get attached because we are not keeping any.
She didn't say that. She
yes,
waited until they were born and then she said that.
No. James kept asking. And I said, you can ask your granddad.
It had to take Lacey to name one of them for her to say, no, we're not naming them.
No. And I haven't named them.
But I did.
You've named all of them.
Correct. And some of them will go on with their beautiful names to loving homes.
If you keep that cat, it is your cat. You do the litter tray. Yes.
I do that anyway.
Do you? How many times have you done it while Tony's been in? Because she's the only one that uses the goddamn litter tray.
When are you outside with the hot water tap going, oh Christ.
Right.
0 times.
Listen to me. You clean the litter tray. You make sure your cat has food.
And cat will be outside.
Your cat will not be outside until it's had all of its immunisations. You pay for its immunisations. You pay for its vet checks. You pay for it to be chipped and you pay for it to be neutered.
Assuming it needs neutering.
It has to be neutered, whether it's male or female. If it's male, it will fight with Harvey.
You can't neuter a female.
Well, whatever. Fucking whip out its bits. I want no more pregnant cats, and I don't want any spraying cats.
No, no one wants this.
It is your cat.
Such an easy joke to make. It's a fair point. No, but no, the point she's making, I can't complain because she's paying for those dickheads.
I pay for everything for those animals. It costs me £70 a month just for fleeing and worming.
Where's Q-tip?
Jay, I swear to God.
Go and get Q-tip.
This will be your cat to deal with. If it rips my wallpaper, you're fixing the wallpaper.
Well, I'm certainly not doing that.
No, if it's your cat that's done it, you're responsible for clipping its nails.
In my house?
You...
What I own?
Who paid to decorate the entire house? Who decorated the entire house?
That's on you, fam.
If I let you keep this cat...
I genuinely could have left this decorated the exact way that it was, except for this room, obviously. Except, but maybe the bathroom, because that was weird. But, you know what?
William?
Where's
I'm
my
being serious.
Where's my fucking cat?
You take full responsibility for this fucking cat.
There are some people here that don't appreciate what's happening right now. Where's my cat?
I'll go and get your cat.
Jay versus wallpaper, best stream ever. And you wanted me to play the stupid boat game again. Oh no, I've run out of slots. Oh shit. I just have to sit there for a moment. Yes, Q-type. What you've accidentally done there is combined two of the cat names. I don't want two of them. I'm not going to play the stupid fucking boat game. Oh, fuck's sake, Carl. You absolute melt. Cons man, fucking Q-tip. Give me my cat. It's making these little noises. It might be a girl, who knows? To be fair, we thought his mother was a fucking boy for ages. And it turned out, not so much. Which is lucky, really, because otherwise you wouldn't be here, would you? You'd be in someone else's fucking house. There's our Q-tip. Oh, he's getting his little claws. Look, we need to see the tail. See the tail? I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, we can.
Okay.
The little white tip.
It's alright. He's here. Come in. I'm going to bring him back now. Come on then.
Is mummy coming in?
Yeah. He's here. I'm going to bring him back.
I'm going to chill him out a little bit.
Here she comes.
Hello, mama. Hello, mama. Come on. Come on. There's mama.
Mama's here. Do you want me to put him back?
She's so confused and you can't even see her, which is terrible shame.
Here's Mama.
There's mama. Mama, little baby.
Okay, I'll put him back. Come on.
There we go. It's okay. It's okay.
See if you hold him like this, he feels safer. Hey, Mama, should we go and put him back? There's your baby.
Yeah. Oh, she's trying to take him home.
Okay. I'll take him. Okay, I'll take him. I don't want you to drop him. Okay, come on. I'll take him.
Oh, bless.
Come on,
You see that?
Come on.
Try to grip him by the neck, saying, nah, fuck this shit. Kitten needs to be back in his goddamn bed. See, she's doing good. She's good mama. Good mama cat. Now, the question is, when it comes to editing this, do I put a little notification in the bottom corner of the screen and say, skip to this to get back to the game? Or do I do 2 separate edits of, this is the one with the game, and then featuring kittens in brackets?
That's the first time she's tried to take any of them off me. She's like, no, you're too far away. We need to put them back. We need to put them back.
I wouldn't say she was specifically trying to take her away from you. It was more just back to bed with this kitty cat.
Yeah. I just read that as 75% finished, Dick. I can't fucking...
None of this would have happened if you hadn't seen a fucking picture on Facebook and gone, I must save that cat.
She needed saving.
She could have been saved by someone else.
She was that small when she was abandoned, ill, eyes all gooey.
We're talking about the mother here. We're talking about...
She was abandoned when she was that small with her
Tony.
2 siblings and had to be hand-reared, and that's why she's so affectionate and she's so chill with me. Well, she's chill with you as well, really, isn't she?
Yes. She fucks around with the dogs.
Tell me the story.
Oh, God. Right, okay. I'll lean over here. You bring yourself over a little bit more and we'll tell the story about how Sam... Tell you a little story all about how my life got turned upside down when this
Right.
motherfucker found a motherfucking cat on Facebook and she went, we're having that.
Right, so... Amy worked at a vet's. And she
Amy is Krusty's missus.
And she posted a picture basically saying these cats were found... No, they were dropped off at the RSPCA in a box or a bag or something. And the RSPCA basically said, they're too small, they're too ill, we're going to put them to sleep.
Better the bag was at the RSPCA and not in a canal, of which there are many in Manchester.
Yeah.
God, I miss those canals.
The RSPCA were
And
like...
all the dead cats in them.
Do you want to hear the story? The RSPCA were like, okay, we're not saving these, we're putting them to sleep. Amy's vets were like, give us the cats, we'll pay for the treatment, we'll get them back to health, we'll do what we need to do. So they spent like the first 4 or 5 weeks of their life seriously ill. So ill, like the illness that they had was so contagious that everyone who went near them had to wear masks, hats, gloves, aprons. You couldn't stroke them and play with them and touch them for the first couple of weeks because they were so fragile and ill.
Oh my God, Cully's here. Hi, Cully.
You
missed my cat.
And Amy...
I didn't get her back.
No.
Him back. Don't know yet.
Amy put on Facebook basically saying these cats are going to be looking for homes. And Tony's little gaunty face was all like, save me. And I said to Jake, can I get another cat? And he said no.
Obviously, I said no.
I waited until she was old enough. I drove to Manchester.
It's worth pointing out that I said that if we had to choose any of these spackers, that would be the one.
I took a cat carrier. I drove an hour and 20 minutes. I picked the cat up. I walked through the door and said, hey Jay, do you like my new handbag? You can't be angry. It's not a cat. She identifies as a handbag.
Yes, I do believe that tallies.
So...
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like the time that... the fact you managed to catch me on the shop floor is absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, that was a good
Because
one.
I'm van drivey boy, so it's rare I'm on the shop floor. And she caught me on the shop floor as I was in my previous haunt, Beers, Wines and Spirits. I think I was putting some wine back or something, or I'd been told to work wine, one of the two. Probably told to work wine back then. And she appeared, and she looks at me with just a face that I know means that there's a problem. And I'm like, why? Why do you look like this? Nothing, no reason. Like, no, you've done something. What have you done? And then at this point, this fucking dog pokes its head out of her jacket. And that's how we ended up with Terry, the gauze-eyed little bastard.
We got Keith because I was visiting family who had Mr. Caffrey.
Yes, we got the first fucking dog because she saw a dog and thought, I want one of them. So she fucking got one.
So on the Friday...
On the way home! It was that rapid. She saw the fucking dog at the house and was like, I want one of them.
It wasn't on the way home. It wasn't on the way home.
It feels like it was on the way home.
I stayed over in Rotherham, which is like 3.5 hour drive away.
Away from here.
So I drove there. I stayed over the night. We fell in love.
There are those fucking emotes.
We fell in love with this dog. Okay?
We.
Me and James.
Yeah.
So we fell in love with Mr. Caffrey.
Not we.
And me and James were like, we need a chihuahua. So I spent the night looking for chihuahuas. And then I came home on the Saturday.
Can we get a chihuahua? Absolutely fucking not! No!
We came home on the Saturday and I messaged someone in Blackpool. And they had two, which I really, really wanted the pure white one.
Cully's not charged enough. He's I think he must have gotten... He said... Like, I've not checked the message, but I can see over on my second monitor it says... if it gets to 10%, it'll pop in. So he must have achieved that.
So, I really wanted the white one.
Oh my
I wanted
god,
to call
10
it Zero.
viewers for this game, which we are not playing.
I wanted to call it Zero, obviously.
Obviously for you, obviously for everyone else, not so much. Zero is the stupid dog from the fucking Nightmare Before Christmas.
She told me the white one was still available. And when I got there, she said, no, the white one's not available. It's these two. Keith and...
Keith!
A girl.
Oh, Christ, I might summon him.
And the girl was like...
Fuck that
and
noise.
I sat down and Keith just came over, climbed on me, curled into my lap and just stared at me and I was like... I think he's chose me.
That's a very Keith thing to do.
He literally just got on. He was so tiny. He just stumbled onto me in my crossed legs and just went... and looked at me, and the woman was like, yeah, that dog isn't the calm one. And I was like, what? She went, she's the calm one, he's the loud one. I was like, have you not got them mixed up? Because she's not stopped barking since we got here. And she was like, no, he's the really loud, playful one. And I was like,
he certainly has his goddamn
he has
moments.
He
like here, I'd say he is probably he's the one that will just see something move ever so slightly and just lose his shit.
Yeah, but he's the most chill between him and Terry.
Like, every time I hear a dog bark from here, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I know it's probably Keith.
If the blinds are open, it's Keith. If the blinds are closed, it's Terry. Terry barking at Keith. So that was on the Friday, and then we picked Keith up on the Sunday, and on the drive home, I sent Jay a picture, and I was like, I did something. It's not as bad as the time I came home with Bruce.
That's a whole different story. We're not getting into that one. Just imagine the same scenario. I came home and there was a fucking dog in my house. That dog lives in France now.
Yeah.
Because I kicked it that fucking hard.
Bruce was awesome.
Bruce was a knobhead.
He was a knobhead, but he was funny.
Bruce was a proper knobhead.
And then there was Raffles. What happened with Raffles? We couldn't keep her because we had to move into a flat
And that
wasn't allowed animals.
That was a big doggo. That was a big doggo.
She was a big golden retriever. She was big.
Little doggos, no worries. Just let them out in the garden. They'll just knacker themselves.
Bonnie lives with Amy, and that's because of Bruce, actually, because we were only taking Bonnie.
Did we have both at the same time?
Yes. And, right, We had Bruce. Bruce was fine. Bruce was chill.
Bruce was a prick.
Bruce was fine.
Bruce was a prick.
The guy I worked for said, listen, I need to go back and live back in Turkey. Well, he said he needs to go back and visit people in Turkey.
Was that?
That was when I got Bonnie.
Ali.
He said, I need to go back
Such
to
a
Turkey.
generic
There's stuff
name.
going on with my family, blah, blah, blah. Can you look after this dog? And I was like, yeah. And I went to pick her up. And oh my God, the condition she was living in was...
Yeah, she was having a rough time.
It
She
was-
had a better hair. She has it
was just
significantly
really bad.
better with Amy and Krusty.
So I was like, yeah, I'll take her. Literally from the day we got her, Bruce just kept trying to attack her.
Right, we need to explain something here. Bruce was this big,
Yeah.
right? And
Bonnie
Bonnie
is a Belgian Malinois. Bruce was a Jackawawa, a Chihuahua crossed with a Jack Russell.
He was a prick. He had all of the ingredients of hate bred into him.
Yeah, but he was never aggressive until we got Bonnie, and he hated her. And I was like, right, I said to my friend Kay, can you take him for a bit? Just till I find Bonnie a home. Then anyway, long story short, she ended up getting papers to get him into France to live
I'm not
with her
looking after
parents.
anyone else's fucking animals. Go eat a dick. There are kennels for that shit.
She ended up getting papers for Bruce, taking him to France and never bringing him back. So we kept Bonnie. But Bonnie was a lot of work.
Belgian Malinois need exercise like 24/7.
They need like a minimum of an hour in the morning, an hour at night. And that dog, if you sneezed and lost your balance, she'd pull you off. She was too strong for me. And at the times when I'm in a lot of pain and I can't walk, I couldn't give her that time.
Yeah, she couldn't do that shit, and I work like loads.
So that's why when I got the Chihuahuas, I was like, these dogs. Well, we got Keith, and Keith was absolutely fine, but I just thought he was really lonely because when we went on the Chihuahua walks.
Wait. Before we advance onto where you decided we obviously need that other little gauze-eyed cunt.
Yeah, we were lured into a false sense of security with Keith.
You were.
I was.
You were.
I was.
Again, nothing to do with this.
Keith is chill. He likes to play. He likes to curl up and sleep.
Wait. When you got that first fucking dog, what was his name?
Bear.
And when you brought him home, what happened?
You said,
"You're right, Keith."
You're right, Keith. And I said, his name's not fucking Keith. And that night he slept in the bed with us. And I woke up and I went, oh, morning, Keith. Oh, fuck.
I said it a lot. And I'll tell you for why. It's because our old dearly departed cat, Hugo, one of our Bezzy mates, you know him. He comes through here as the Shaolin monk. It is, of course, Timmy. Every time he saw Hugo, he'd be like, "You're right, Keith."
And he'd answer. If we called Hugo Keith, he'd ignore us. But as soon as Tim was here, he'd go, "You're right, Keith," and he'd come running to him. Like, your name's Hugo, why are you answering to Keith?
So naturally, Hugo had passed by this point. She brings in a stupid fucking dog, so I'm going to call it a stupid fucking name. Like, "You're right, Keith." And I said it so much
That I woke up the next day and called him Keith.
she accidentally called him Keith and was like, "Oh, bollocks, that's his name, isn't it?" Yes, it is. Yes,
That's what happened when we named James.
What? No, it isn't.
In the hospital, we finally settled on Nathan.
No.
And as you picked him up and you
No.
were like, "Oh, hello, Nathan,"
Oh, wait,
I
yeah.
went, "Yeah." We took like 3 days to figure out his name after he was born. We settled on Nathan. We were like, right, it's Nathan James. Like, Nathan Andrew James, that's going to be his name. And you picked him up and you went, "Well, hello, Nathan." Before you'd even finished the sentence, I went, "Oh, you don't look like a Nathan." And you went, "What?" And I went, "He looks like a James." And you went, 9 months! 9 months I've been telling you he's a James!
No.
Well, no, but
no.
the whole pregnancy...
I would have never said that because that's my fucking name!
The whole pregnancy, you were set on James.
No.
Yeah, you
Literally 0 times. 0.
were. You and your dad wanted him to be called James.
0.
Okay.
I was going with Benjamin
He was never going to be a Benjamin, and I told you that.
because Greaves.
Because Natalie was married to someone with a son called Benjamin.
Yeah, so that's the logic there. But I kind of like Benjamin because, you know, Greaves.
Because it's his ex-wife's son's name.
I was never at James. Never. Because, again, that's my name. That's my name.
And that's why he got called Boo.
That's my name.
Because it was too confusing to be Jay and James. So he started calling him Boo, and he found the word boo hilarious when he could start laughing. Every time he went, boo boo, he'd burst out laughing. And it's just stuck, and he gets called Boo.
Tessa's shut off because she has to shower. She might be back. Chances are we'll still be chatting this nonsense by the time she may or may not come back.
I did ask about Hugo, and you were part of not Hugo, Harvey.
Yeah, all right. I allowed Harvey
and Rebel.
I allowed.
We got Rebel when
I don't remember the
Rebel
birthing of Rebel.
Rebel was Hugo was getting really sad. We didn't know he was dying, and he was getting really miserable and sad. So we got him a kitten friend. And
I don't remember that.
He didn't like for the first couple of weeks. He didn't like her, and then they started playing and everything. I've got videos that still pop up on my memories of them playing.
Do you please post them because I don't remember this.
Yeah.
I remember that when Hugo died, Rebel got really, really, really sad. She stopped being the fun cat.
Yeah, she stopped playing. She stopped coming for strokes. She wasn't eating properly. For like 3-4 days, she barely moved off the sofa.
Where's my homie?
She was so sad. And I was like, we need to get her a friend.
Yeah, this is the only one that I actually officially remember okaying.
No, because we got Rebel for a friend for Hugo, and that was an agreement. That was an agreement. I went to pick her up and everything, and she just something didn't seem right, so I took her straight to Pets at Home. And then Harvey, we got Harvey. And
I don't remember that. I remember Rebel being a kitten and me fucking spooking her. I remember those videos, like doing that. Like,
and she went
clutching, like bringing her towards me on the sofa and then going bah,
and she'd go bah.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I remember that. I don't remember okaying this.
No, you okayed her and you okayed Harvey because you agreed that Rebel was fucking miserable. I've never seen that cat look. The only other time was when she lost her kittens and she just wouldn't go near anyone. She didn't want to be around anyone. She didn't want strokes. She just wanted to be left alone.
That was sad.
For so long.
That was sad.
That was for so long. But we got Harvey for Rebel, and she perked up loads, didn't she, when we got Harvey?
I wouldn't say loads.
No, she did, because I've got a picture of them. They used to cuddle up on the chair and everything together.
Yeah.
When he was smaller, and then he had sex with her, and she had babies, and she hated him, and now they hate each other.
Did they hate each other?
They growl at each other.
No.
They'll go near each other.
Harvey growls.
Yeah.
Harvey growls at everything now because.
Harvey growled at the babies earlier. I smacked his arse.
Yeah. Harvey got angry, like growly angry at everything when Tony arrived.
Yeah. But Rebel and Tony will clean each other now, and Tony will let Rebel in to see the babies, but she doesn't like Harvey. As soon as Harvey comes near, she stands up and she's like, "These are my babies."
Kind of like how she was like big perked ears when we had Q-Tip in here before.
Like wide-eyed, like get away. Whereas when Rebel comes in, she'll lay down. She'll lay down and roll over and show the babies. Yeah, she's like quite happy.
Pretty submissive.
Yeah, she's happy, and Rebel will lean in and lick her head and stuff. Harvey just thinks it's a fucking snack. Fat fuck.
Yeah, I'm genuinely kind of concerned that Harvey just wants to eat the cats. Though chances are he just wants to eat the food that's in the cage.
Yeah, that's why I've stopped feeding her in there, so he'll stop going in. And fucking Keith. I found Keith curled up in the fucking cage with them the other day. So now when we go out, pass me the bell. I'll go and plug it. I'll go and thingy it on.
The fuck are you talking about? The bell's plugged in.
That was a Ring doorbell.
Oh yeah, it's it's the old one waking up again.
Oh.
Oh yeah, this thing that doesn't sync to anything.
No.
Which is really annoying. This is meant to be my security camera in here now, but it will not sync to anything. Just every now and then. Apparently, That's the first time it's woken up in like 2 months at least, but still.
But yeah. And then we got the rats, Terrence and Philip. One of them's dead.
Really?
One of them died a while ago.
A while ago? You literally said like a day ago that, yeah, we got rats. In the pub.
I said we had rats. They've lived at Carl's for over a year. They're over 2 now. Like 2.5 now.
I don't count them. I don't count them. They never really interfered with my life, except for like a couple of times I had to feed the little bastards, but...
Yeah. 2 albino rats. I really want a parrot though. I've always wanted a parrot. You've always told me I can't have a parrot because they live too long.
We got 4 cats! They'll eat the parrot!
Not if I tell the parrot to teach the parrot to tell him to fuck off.
He'll go, fuck off! And then he'll get eaten.
Yeah, no. Rebel would. We'd have to wait till Rebel's gone. Harvey hasn't got it in him. It's not a crispy brown leaf.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't really go for live things.
Yeah.
Too lazy.
Can you pass me a beer, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I swear to God, if you don't look after this cat, Jay, it's gone.
It's going where?
I'll get it a home. Do you know how many people have asked me about him? Do you know how many people want that cat? There's like 4 people that want that one.
They ain't getting that cat.
Because of his markings.
They ain't getting that cat.
Now you gotta remember, Q-Tip was the first one born.
Exactly.
And he was breech. He came out backwards.
He's all broken.
He came out backwards. And the bottom half of him was hanging out for ages. And it was near on 10 minutes that his head was stuck. The rest of his body was hanging out and moving. By this point, I had rubber gloves on and a towel ready to grab him and rub him to get him to breathe because I thought he had died.
She was in communication with Amy at the time.
Yeah, I was in the communication with Amy, who was talking to a vet for me.
Sorry.
So I was like ready to resuscitate this cat, and it just went.
Just in case we didn't cover this earlier, Amy used to work at the vets.
We did.
Yeah, because that's where we found the fucking mother,
Yeah.
which we thought was a boy. Everyone thought was a boy.
Until the day I picked it up.
Which is when the Y became an I in Tony. Presumably. I've never seen it written down.
I can't believe I'm letting you have a fucking cat.
Do you hear this shit? I can't believe I'm letting you have a cat with her fucking 2 dogs and her 2 cats and the fucking 2 rats that were here.
I've got 3 cats.
3 cats. 3 cats. Sorry, I forgot the birth giver. 2 dogs, 3 cats, 2 rats that are fucked off. One's dead.
4 kids in you.
Somehow I'm the problem.
4 is thoroughly too many.
3's too many. 2's about right. 3 is too many. Anything beyond that, you become a crazy cat lady.
That's why I've said no to the cat.
You know what? She's coming here. She's fucking putting up all this front. Secretly, she wants all of them.
I don't want any of them.
Bollocks. You can't sit here with a straight face and say you don't want to keep any of those cats.
I do not want to keep any of those kittens.
Lies.
I've said from the beginning, I don't want any of them. Who's the one who has to worry about when we go on holiday? Who's going to take care of them? Who's the one that has to be worried about all the vet checks, the flea, the worming, the chipping, the immunisations,
I mean,
the litter, the
food? A lot of that's a one-off.
No, it's not. The chipping is a one-off. The immunisations is twice. You've got the first ones, the second ones, then you've got the 12-month ones, and then you've got them like every year.
I don't remember the other 2 going for Jackie Jacks all the time.
Once a year they do. They get vet checked. They get checked over. They get weighed to make sure that they're good on the same flea and worming treatment, and they get their immunisations.
Classic little pussycat bastards.
Oh, you really don't understand what it takes to have an animal. You're like a child. You better get your kitten toys. I'm not even getting its toys.
Donate today. Because we need a webcam and kitten toys.
I swear to God. You take it for its little checks. You take it for all... I'm not taking it for its chip because I can't handle that again. That is fucking brutal.
It is an injection. And the cat goes,
do you know how big it is?
Yeah, it's a chip.
Jay, it's so painful for them that they usually do it when they neuter the animal.
Right, so just do that and then it's chill.
Well, you... I swear to God, if you don't look after this cat, it's gone.
You would never throw a cat away.
I would give it away. Thank you, Sammy, for gifting me a kitten.
Gifting me? You brought the fucking mother in here. You let her out when you knew that she shouldn't be going out there because she was slagging it up. She's all like, fucking meow, check my cat pussy. You saw the picture I sent you of the grey cunt, just like...
Snaggletooth all sat on the wall like...
We are here.
What's up, pussycat?
Just chilling. I'm waiting for my
What's
piece of the
up,
action.
pussycat? Wow, wow, wow. That's what it sounded like from outside. Wow. Screaming for her.
Horrific.
So bad. Right, I'm going. Swear to God, I'm not paying for anything for this cat. You look after it. It's your cat.
It's funny because none of that's going to be accurate. See, now we find ourselves in a classic situation of so many chit-chat things have happened that I'm like, I can't be asked to play the fucking video game. But I need to continue to at least get a closing point for this, and then I guess we'll just fucking after hours. I feel some boating. Do you feel some boating? It's been a hot fucking minute. Right, let's get back into this shit. Wagwan. You're looking to get back into, well, yeah. Start streaming, back into streaming, whatever. Just streaming.
So I saw in this brochure that a park ranger called Vic works here. Is that correct?
Sure. Ranger Cooper is one of the rangers assigned.
Can I
to
get
this
some
district.
like
Ranger
theories as to
Cooper,
what I
huh?
should do with this
What's
video?
his full name?
Because currently I'm
Can you
actually
talk to
kind
me?
of thinking about
It's
three
Victor Cooper, but he's off duty right
edits.
Off duty?
Just the game,
For how long?
gaming the kiddies, and then
Oh,
just a
shoot.
separate video
have any of
of
those details.
Sam's here.
Well, what about a phone number or an address?
I'm not allowed to give out that information. Sorry.
I feel like my dude Tony, who
Well, fine, let's talk to
the
the chief
fucking
then.
mother of the cats is named after.
Double shoot.
Would enjoy
He's
that
not
one.
here on Saturdays. He'll be back on Monday morning.
All right.
Cully with the comment, nice one, Trev. No one knows what he's replying to.
There's this drug dealer I'm pursuing. A woman my age with some kind of facial scars.
Oh, I can't help you there. I haven't seen a person like that.
Okay, let's shoot through the
I don't want to show that
stuff.
to her. I came across one of these brochures of yours.
Nice, isn't it? I was the one who came up with the idea. I love community building.
What battery are we at, my friend?
I don't want to ask. Probably.
You don't want to show her that? She'd fucking love that.
Probably a bad idea to show that. It's stolen evidence. I don't want to ask. What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Well, they're part of the Soothsayer's MO, right? I haven't come across one in my private life, though.
I don't want to.
Alright, let's ask around.
Big fish over there. Who caught it?
Chief Walker, of course. He's a legendary fisherman around here. Biggest largemouth bass caught in over 30 years.
I don't want to ask. What's in there?
That's Chief Walker's office, but he's not in right now.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Well, he's come back, said, "Nice one, Trev," and now he's gone. Well, thanks for desperately trying to come in, Cully. I really appreciate that. Absolute homie. Right, I think I've covered all the bases.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. Have a nice day now.
Since I have a better description of both drug dealers now, it's probably worthwhile to return to some of the earlier witnesses.
Right, let's get a save in here. That's 06. Talk to previous. That's as many letters as I'm allowed. That's not going to help me. Prevwit. Okay, that's still not enough. Talk to Prevwit. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Trev, line it up for the sake of your YouTube, please. Man, I thought I was going to be here for hours playing this game, and then Sam came in, there was just a big-ass conversation, and that allowed me way more opportunity to drink than I was expecting to have. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think I'll probably do we'll take a 10101 once we shut this for YouTube down. I'm probably going to check on my little kitty cat, because she's told me I'm allowed it now, and she'll continue to pay for everything because all the animals are her problem. I pay for the goddamn house, man. I do enough. Alright, as we always tend to say around these parts, it is of course a case of live, laugh, Limp Bizkit. I'm sorry for the jaunty angle. I'm not sure how longer we're going to have to continue with this. Probably for a while, if we're being realistic about it, because cameras are expensive these days. But until I see you again, motherfucking deuces.